We are live on the internet.
Yeah. What's
All right.
up, Mike? You've changed your name there, eh?
Yeah. So I realized what was going on. I realized why we were getting that warning from sound alerts now. It's because in the countdown scene that we have, there is no sound alert source. So it thinks we've gone live without the thing active. The first to realize it was me. Well, yeah, because it's Mike No Play. Um, yeah. So because our countdown scene has no, what's that thing called? Sound alerts panel in it. It thinks like,
Uh-huh.
oh, you should know that there's no sound alerts panel. So that's all
Is
it is.
that from an update that's caused it to start telling us that? Because, I mean, we've literally not changed that. I
I
don't know
I,
why it's
ass-
got panties all in a wad now.
I assume it's a tool that they've added to the extension to check for a browser activity.
Hmm. Tim
Uh,
says, I saw this game on Steam a few days ago. I'm excited. Me too. Clayton says, I'm going to love it.
I've played. Hello there. Yeah, I've got a little notepad here. That's a good idea. That's a quick one. I could put a hello there. Make a note of that.
I heard a loud noise. I guess that was him getting his notepad out.
Hello there, hyphen Star Trek.
Mike says, you don't know how many people went like, Missinopoli? And then for some reason, always the mods realized it was me.
Yeah. Forever ago, there was a guy that came into the chat. I think this was a super long time ago. I think this might have been on Mixer. This was like 5 or 6 years.
Oh.
Probably. This would have been
So
like
this would have been on RT4
7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, this was forever ago. And he came in, and his handle, his Twitch handle, was all like leet speak, so like numbers as letters, and I was like, oh, it's like BU51N3. I was like, oh, it spells business. It's just business, but in leet speak. He goes, you are literally the first person that has ever figured out what that word is. I was like, oh yeah, I have been on the internet long enough and read enough leet speak that I can almost read it fluently. Actually, Mike No Play. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And I'm certain I've brought this up before. Do you remember at the very end of the first Army of Two, you have a handler, a hacker handler that sends you messages, but you never hear his voice. All of your like mission objectives come over as text at the bottom of the
No, I
screen.
don't remember that at all.
It's all in leet speak, and I used to think it was just gibberish, but now, like, going back and thinking about it, I was like, I bet those are actual. If you can read it quick enough, you can actually tell what he is transmitting to the two leet speak. Leet speak isn't that hard to read. Yeah, exactly. But you can actually tell what he's transmitting to the two main characters if you can read it quick enough, because it flashes on the screen and then it kind of fades away. Oh yeah, it takes forever. But then the two guys kind of like recap what the message is, but the message is there. I wonder how this guy hasn't completely went away that stick yet. Yeah, he is going at it. So this is Going Medieval Early Access. I told Shelby that she would like it because from the... Hold on, how long have I played this? 29 minutes, not including the 9 minutes that I've been sitting here. That's the handle of his spear.
Yeah.
It's basically The Sims mixed with farming, not farming simulator, but like Farm Together a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
A little bit of Farm Together, and a little bit of like Age of Empires, kinda medieval. Yeah, boil it down, it's medieval Sims, but it's really really fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a new one.
I even pushed the mic like all the way away from me as far as I could to not get that in there. Thank you very much, Mike.
All right, so we're
I
gonna
have
do.
very, very small baby like sneezes.
Mm-hmm.
And then to offset
then-
that, usually like an hour later, I have a sneeze that fucking hurts.
Yeah, she brings out the cannon.
I hate it when Clayton sneezes. Oh my God. If I'm in the car with him when he sneezes, I've had to tell him finally that his sneezes hurt my ears. It's something about how he sneezes. He like does this weird thing with his lips.
So what
and
what you do is
comes out like a fucking
yeah, it's actually to increase your plosive. So you take your teeth, like you press your lips together, and then take your teeth and bite on the inside of your lip to press them harder together, and then you just go pa like the
okay. So what you're telling me is after 12 years of knowing you, by the way, it just hit 12 years. 12 years of knowing you, I've not said anything until recently about how this hurts my eardrums when you do this because I didn't want to be mean, and you've been doing it on purpose.
No, I didn't say I was doing it on purpose. I'm saying that's why I do it, because that's how it feels the right way to sneeze, because the whole point of a sneeze is to build up pressure and then expel that pressure as quickly as you can to get whatever's trapped in your
Passages.
yeah, your passages out of your passages. Respiratory system is
Maybe
what I was
next
trying to think of.
time don't try not to do that, and maybe it won't hurt my eardrums. Let's test a theory.
The other way that I do it,
Just open your mouth very large. Ah.
well, that's what I was going to say. The other way that I sneeze every once in a while is just a cough. I just go like, and people don't know that I'm sneezing, and so it just sounds like a really obnoxious cough. Explosive sneeze plus 25 to blast damage.
I mean, I heard him sneeze earlier. Like this morning, I was like, I should go wake up Clayton. And then, like 2 minutes after I thought about that, I was downstairs at the other end, the opposite end of the house. He's upstairs on the other end. We're completely as far away as you can possibly be. There's like, it's not a straight shot. Like there's a curves in the
there's
fucking
plenty
house.
of walls between us.
And I still heard him sneeze. Like, I don't have to go wake him up. Okay, he's up.
Yep. Do you remember Alan?
Mike said he just had to sneeze now.
Do you remember Alan that used to fix the mailing machine at the,
I remember
at the
Alan.
mail center? He had a full body, like top, like full throated sneeze, like one of the old man sneezes where you just kind of yell as loud as you can. Yeah, exactly. But he said that like he did it one time and he was just like, I'm really sorry. There's pollen in the air, so it's going to be one of those days, and I can't stifle it. He's like, I refuse to stifle it because I stifled my sneeze one time because I was in the middle of a workplace, and I threw out my back.
Oh my
He
God.
threw out his back, holding, like, trying to, like...
I could absolutely see that. That's a thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because he was already, like, he spoke from his diaphragm. He spoke very loud, and he was what? It's like 6'3", 250 pounds. Like, he's a big dude.
That man was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
That man, that is the manliest man I think I have ever met, y'all.
And he fixed...
He was tall.
He fixed
was
mailing machines.
big. He surfed. He lived at the beach. Cool beach house. The man was so big. He was like a bear. Just imagine a bear.
Yeah.
'Cause he was big and there was hair everywhere. And
Yeah.
I mean everywhere.
He was
there was hair coming out the top of his shirt. He wore like a full, like
full
long
button
sleeve
down linen.
button up all the way to the top button.
Uh-huh.
And there would be hair
still
poking
creeping
out
out
the
the
top. And I'm just like, oh my God. And this was when I was younger and I was not into what I now refer to as more seasoned men, which I'm now into.
Seasoned is how we're gonna go.
I was more into sexual men.
Right.
And hairless men.
Right.
And then I was like, this man. And then we went to the beach one time with them. Oh, it was like a fucking shag carpet.
Yeah, the man wore a coat.
Oh.
He had a year-round coat.
But let me tell you, those women at the beach now, I could be like, women that are in their 30s and 40s, they'd be seeing that. They'd be all over it. It explains a lot about his sex life, just saying.
Yeah,
Man had it rolling in
he was
now.
popular. Let's say that. Let's catch up
I miss
here.
Alan.
Tim says those are my sneezes, basically. Mike says sometimes I have fake sneezes loading up, but then they don't. Yeah, you have those. You do these weird little achoo, 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 achoo. Like, and I was like, those aren't sneezing. You're not sneezing. You're not sneezing. Just
It's what my body is telling me to do.
I know, and I can't criticize you because
Oh God, Quentin.
I'm even more obnoxious by my sneezing. But Mike says I also suffer from autosomal dominant compelling helio-ophthalmic outburst.
What?
I believe he is. That's an acronym. Spelling achoo. If I were to recognize the pattern. Gesundheit. So,
All right, let's play this
so
game.
this is going medieval.
He sneezes. All
All
right, so we have options here. Do we get to pick one of these?
So yeah,
On the side here?
you'll see it in a second. It's also called sun sneezing. I've done that before.
Sucks.
Yeah, you look at when you have to sneeze, you look at the sky and for whatever reason you sneeze. Or you look at the sun. So you'll see it here in a second. This is a seed-based game. Each time you play it, each time you start a campaign, it will be different. And there's a bunch of different multipliers you can do. Standard, peaceful, survival, and even within those, you've got different difficulties. So, like, if you wanted the easiest of the easiest, you set it to peaceful and very easy, and there's plenty of supplies, and there's never any threat, and you have plenty of money. So, we're gonna do standard, normal, just because.
Make it hard for us.
Well, I mean, we've played these games, so we should be able to figure it out. Let's see here, and then we've got our character, or like our campaign type, I guess, kind of like the world you want to inhabit. So you got a new life, a lone wolf are the two presets. This one's easier. Starts in spring with plenty of stuff, and then this one starts in winter with a lot less stuff. And then if you want, you can change your modifiers. So if you like to play a certain way, or you realize that you have never been in a scenario, you're like, oh, I wonder what would happen if it snowed while I was in the desert or something like that. You can make that happen. So we're gonna do a new life, and then here's our seed. So we can randomize this seed, and it will jumble up all the resource placements and the land shape, I assume. We've got hillside, mountain, and valley, and they each have their different pros and cons. So there's going to be plenty of food here, but when it comes to make like better materials, we're going to have a hard time finding these metals. Or we can go here with plenty of metals, but not as much food. And then you've got here, which is decent food and decent like living conditions, but no real mention of metals. Can you put your own seed? I assume you can. Actually, I assume if you were to enter a seed here, they would match up to, like, if two people wanted to play the same game, they could line that up. Here's your heraldry. You can randomize these, or you can customize it.
Ooh.
There's not a whole lot of designs, so if you click it enough, you'll kind of wrap around and you'll start seeing the same one multiple times. But there's, where is it? Come on, show it to me. That one's cool. I saw it like 4 times before, and now it's not even coming up once. There it is.
A cat.
A cat and a moon.
Yes.
So we are. This is the Thorsby settlement. You can also randomize the name. Carmarthen, Brascott, Wathup, Tregaron,
This seems such a Brandon game.
Wyfordby, Alzik. Let's do Alzik. And then you've got your characters, which you can randomize their builds, which randomizes their name. They each have, this star means the things that they are passionate about. So Edita Mentel is passionate about melee.
Her
Uh, most
background is a winsome healer.
yeah, Winsome Healer. A cloistered life tending to the Abbey gardens and copying fine manuscripts spun Edita along a golden thread of erudition. Alas, the pitiless abbot urged her to go forth and heal the sick and the poor, so reluctantly Edita's exile began. In the wake of death and terror, she became the Earl's lover. Edita had comforted him as his wife lay dying and cursed him with blackmail when the Countess unexpectedly recovered. Edita became a puppet master to the hapless Earl, his wife relegated to a distant tower. So, there's a lot.
Bitch be hardcore.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Quint says,
That's I can't.
did she heal them by beating the crap out of him?
She healed him with her pussy apparently because that's what she did
Mhm.
with Earl. Got him.
I'm going to roll these around until I get one that's good at construction, because the one that I played before, I had a dude that kept wasting resources because he was terrible at construction. Mining and medicine, that sounds useful. Oh, you can do just the name. Oh, that's great. I like dumb names. Let's see. Mining, culinary, medicine, smithing. Smithing's pretty good, but
Can you pick the actual skills instead of randomizing it?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, okay.
Melee, smithing, culinary, carpentry. All right. Uprooted.
Oh, she got 2 stars on some of those too.
Uh-huh.
That's actually good because you need medicine. That's in case someone gets sick. I assume that's a thing that can happen here.
Batilda. That's a pretty good name. Marksman, intellectual, botany, culinary, carpentry. There's another carpentry, and tailoring. That might come in handy when it
Yeah, we already got a 2-star in culinary. Did you get your construction yet?
I haven't gotten construction yet. There's a construction. Bertrid.
Mike says just randomizing is a weird directorial approach.
Yeah,
Choice.
I think it's. I mean, it'll tell us here in a second. This game is in super early access. All right, so here's a recap. We're gonna show their tutorial tips because I still don't know what I'm doing. Embark. So it's gonna take those details and here. Okay, so this is
1353.
This is the same text that I read on mine. The plague had ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. In the springtime of the year 1353, Wulfhere, Batilda, and Bertrid set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of their land as their own, as was their right in the eyes of God and under the law. Here they may lay down the foundations for some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Batilda is confident, defiant even. We will make this work. We will take our share of land, and we will build it there, and we will defend it. Many have tried. Some have fallen, beset by bandits, defeated by drought. Yet many have also prevailed. Have faith. The place we found will stand centuries from now. Our descendants will be there still. Into a landscape of rolling hills and ancient crumbling forts, the companions trekked. Each ascent rewarded Bertrid with a view that stretched for many leagues. As no enemy approach would go unseen, he thought. They built a camp that would, in time, become the settlement of Alzic. So, now we're playing a game.
Oh.
A solid 24 minutes
Here's
later.
the disclaimer you were talking about.
Yes. Heavy development.
Heavy.
You can consult the almanac for help and tutorials. So, WAS controls, different stuff like that. ZNX to go up and down layers, which I think is really neat.
That's like Sims and stuff. I see what you're talking about that.
Yeah. And then time controls.
Oh, yeah.
So let's pause it and then zoom out and show you what we're working with here. It's a bunch of clay pile.
Play.
Clay pile. We can rotate the camera and pan it a little bit. And zoom in pretty close. And then 5 should reset it. Yes. So I
There's
think
so much going on in this game, y'all.
there is a lot. It is a lot. At the very first, it is a lot. So up here, I realized is I don't know if this is the almanac, but this is kind of where you get your stuff. Up here, they'll kind of say like, "Hey, here's what you should be working on at the moment." So we can unpause and then nowhere to store resources. We need to make a stockpile, and we'll just do it. I'll do it here in the dirt. Okay. That is a stockpile. Okay. And the settlers are idle. I know we need to chop stuff, so I'm going to tell them to... see, there we go. Our first tutorial. We can forbid and allow certain things. If things are somewhere and I don't want anyone to touch them, I can tell them, hey, leave this alone, and nobody will touch it. Store resources, we just did that. So let's... How do I get off of this? There we go. I'm going to make these not forbidden. I think. You go over here. Alright. There we go. Not forbidden. So now, since they're all hungry, hauling to... Oh, they're going to haul this stuff to the stockpile.
They're going to move it all to the stockpile.
Got it. Okay. I thought they would eat, because last time they were really hungry. So let's make a little...
What is all that stuff that's down there?
So that's hay, wood, short bow, cabbage, and a fine linen gambeson.
Okay.
Can I tell somebody to grab that? Equip. Oh, okay. I'll have her put that on. Then we're going to start clearing some woods.
Get to chopping, y'all. Oh, you got to make beds.
Yep. So this is how you build houses. So don't I have someone that is good at construction? Can't remember who it was.
It was the third person on the bottom, which I think is your boy. Yeah, Bertrand.
Bertrand Construction. So I'm going to tell Bertrand to go here. Can I just tell him where to go? Oh, wow. That's cool. I'm going to tell him to start...
Oh, okay. So that's how you build.
Yeah.
So where we want to build our house. Is that a fox? I saw a fox.
Let's do over here. What do you think? There. 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 And...
You got to make a door. Is that a separate thing?
Yes. I will leave one spare. Yes, I think I will.
You got to make some windows, too.
Come on. Just do what I want you to do. I gotta rotate the camera.
Well, that's fine. Do some windows on this side instead. Do a door and at least 2 windows on each side.
Window.
I like the lines.
Yes.
The lines are so fucking useful.
It's like, I never thought something would be that genius. But also, it's like, it does like the blueprinting thing where it shows you which way the door swings, which is crazy. And then you can also rotate it if you want. Like it's so crazy how much into detail they've gone. Wooden wall. Bing, bing, kabing, bing.
And they're just gonna get wood from the trees and build these.
Uh huh. And then we build a thatched roof.
Oh, right, a roof.
And there it goes. And then speed it up.
You gotta make beds now. It says something about not enough beds and food
Yes.
reserves and stockpiles low. You gotta get some food.
So
Lord, we're gonna die, yo.
I'm gonna leave the roof on for now, but I can.
11 degrees Celsius, y'all.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can control what the temperature displayed in. You want to see
It
some?
is nighttime.
Want to see something funny? Game. You can also do it in Kelvin.
Kelvin, oh my god, we were just fucking talking about that shit.
Uh huh.
Oh my god. This is a bit of a nip. I mean, they're working, so they're probably good.
Yeah. 51 degrees.
Yes. Okay, so on the bottom left corner, that's all your stuff that you can, all your construction stuff. Oh, he's now construction level 2, your
Yeah.
boy.
Yep.
How do you get food? Because this says you're not looking so hot on food.
I saw a berry bush here. Red currant shrub. Ripening. Maximum yield in 4 hours. We do have cabbage. So, I mean, there is some food. There's also that. A wolf.
Fox.
A wolf.
Rabbit.
A rabbit. And then 3 sticks.
Oh, she's not happy.
Who is it?
Matilda ain't doing so hot.
Is she not?
No, she's not. She's just tired. They want to go
Oh,
to bed.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can. So let's take the roof off and pan the camera down a little bit. And then we'll build. Rotate there.
Hey, sleeping spot.
And ding. And ding. And ding.
This is so reminds me of Sims now.
They're going to go grab some hay. Oh, orders. So,
Oh, she just fell asleep on the ground.
nice.
It's definitely Sims.
What are you? All right. What is wrong with y'all?
You didn't give him beds. You should have done it
Alright, well.
earlier.
All right, so we are super fast forwarding to the morning.
What's this? All of these little icons on the right side. There's little pictures. Is that like what you currently have in your possession? I guess.
Yes, I have 25 cabbage, 9 packed meals. I don't see any important. Simple healing, hay, wood, chronicle, knowledge. I don't know what that. Can I select it? Mechanical components. All right, so
You need to look. How do you? Oh, you click them on the left side, and it'll tell you what's going on with them, how they're feeling.
yes.
Quince
There
is
you go.
probably like books. I wonder if that's how they learn.
Yeah, I just don't know
So
what
they're
to.
all hungry.
I don't know what to do with them. Now sunrise. What do I see there? All right, so they're up. They're hungry. Whoa, what did I press to rotate? Oh, Q and E. All right. All right, they're gonna come back here and build some more. Okay, getting resources for construction. Oh, that bed's not quite done. At least I don't think it is.
No, it doesn't look like it is.
Ah, okay.
Construction failed.
Oh, right. That's what kept happening with the other guy. He kept breaking stuff. We can unlock all these clay piles. I don't know what they're so important for.
I see a skeleton on the ground.
Where?
And the bottom, like
Oh.
mid.
You do.
Oh, it's bones.
It's
Construction material.
It's only lost one of its hit point. For something. I don't understand how.
Are we supposed to like find seeds and get planting going on?
I don't know.
Meal
Meal.
preparation missing.
Ah, okay. So,
Oh,
what's that?
basic research table. Hover over that.
Required skills 0. That place to begin your studies of a new item. Why is this one flashing? That one was like flashing for a second, and I don't know why.
Don't see any flashing.
It was like the light was like pulsing on it. All right. I guess we'll do these. Put these on the back side of the house. 20.
Don't put your fire on the back side of the house.
Put that
Put it
right
in the
inside.
No, oh my God.
I'm gonna put this on the clay so it doesn't catch fire to the thing.
Would it?
I don't know, but I don't want to take that chance. And a butchering table.
For all your butchering needs. That means we can hunt y'all.
Wolvev. What are you good for? You're good for mining. Okay, so can I tell you to mine? I don't want to tell everybody to do it. I guess I just do her? How do I tell her to mine?
We can banish her. Jesus.
Warfare, zone, miscellaneous, leisure, furniture, production, base. How do I tell her to mine? I want her... Oh, prioritize hauling to stockpile. Because here's the mining thing. What was that?
I went, oh.
Oh. I don't want everybody to mine, though. I just want... Okay, mining and digging. Okay, maybe that does only do it for her, then.
What's he doing?
He's building my fire pit.
Oh, right.
And then they're building my, construction failed. Thanks, Bertrand.
Oh, he's not happy.
How can you tell?
They have red circles with frowny faces that pop up.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, he's upset that he broke the thing.
Look at all that butchering table. See, she's unhappy too.
Yeah, I see that.
Why is she unhappy?
Oh, God. You like
Oh my God, there's a huge
Lift
hole
a-
in the ground now.
hole out of the planet.
That's terrible.
Settlers are idle. Ripe. Who's you? Do that.
She's good at culinary.
She's gonna harvest that.
How do you
What was
make
that sound?
recipe? No idea. Sounded like someone breaking something.
They did. Bertrand's got nothing to do. Batilda. Simple healing, packaged meal. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Make sure how everybody's doing. Slept on the ground. Well, I can't do anything about that. Lacking entertainment. Desperately thirsty. Desperately thirsty. So we need to find water.
Water.
Can I dig a well? Let's see here. Nothing there.
Can we learn more recipes?
I thought it said sick trap. Unmarked grave. God.
Yee.
Let's see. Clay brazier, a clay container filled with glowing wood or charcoal for warmth. Oh, neat. That's the edge of the map. Where would I I find water? Where am I? There I am. So my question is this actually the edge of the map? Or is this just as much of the map as I can see? Like if I were
Was
to
there a go here button?
let's see here. Also, what is this stuff? Ale pile. Hold on. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff out here. Where's all this stuff coming from? I wonder if I'm just stealing it from other people and they're going to be pissed. Alright. Let's take Matilda. She's good at culinary. And Paul to... no empty
Is there a
spawn.
research tree? Go to this research tree I'm seeing about.
Hold on. I got F7? Yes. Stockpile. I need to make the stockpile bigger. Now, I can... Ding. Requires a select... Oh, Jesus. You. Take it to the thing. Thank you very much. Research. What you said. Oh, boy.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. So there's not water. There's alcohol.
Is there not?
No.
Okay.
At least what people can tell have told me so far on the internet.
Oh, okay.
But you need to go and research, and you need to learn about brewing, preserving wood,
How do I... Okay, I can slide it.
agriculture. That's where I'm about it.
I mean, architecture is the only thing I have right now.
Agriculture?
Architecture is what that says. And then I can get to agriculture. And then cooking, brewing. Yeah, okay. So we start here. This costs 15 of those things.
How we get those, I don't know.
Yeah. Allocated. And then... Just drinking. Alright. Y'all get your drink on. Great. Oh, look at all these berries!
Are those mushrooms I keep seeing on the ground?
I don't know. These things?
Yeah.
They are in fact
Hey,
mushrooms.
mushrooms. I wonder if they're
Mushrooms.
edible. Says it's
Uh,
what is that, -4 or?
probably like -4 to hunger. Yeah, edible reduces your... Or like, oh, it's tilde, so it's approximately 4 units of hunger.
Okay.
So I need to harvest these. All layers, single layer. Okay.
Yay! Finally a green smiley face.
All right. Region.
Hold on. I want to watch this. Oh, fuck.
What?
I wanted to see how they got up this. Okay, there's like a ramp right there. I was like, how are they going to get to the other side of this? They're just going to randomly jump up and manage to crawl that or what? No.
You will see them occasionally moving without moving their feet. They just skate across the landscape, and it's really funny. What is that?
Oh. Well, Veve. Not looking so hot.
How so? Oh, she's hungry?
I don't know. They just looked sad. They had the angry red face. Are they harvesting the berries and then leaving them right where they're harvesting them?
I don't think so.
Because I see crates of berries.
I think they are putting them in crates. I can't. Okay, there it goes. Because they're
Just
supposed to be taking
curious.
them back with them, like he is.
It says hauling to stockpile, all of
Okay.
them. So maybe that's what they're doing now.
Maybe she had to go back because she was too hungry, and it interrupted her priorities. Oh,
41 degrees, y'all, and it's foggy outside. Oh, it's Fahrenheit. You put it to Fahrenheit. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is this in cell? Like, I thought it was in Celsius.
All right,
Just
so
fuck me.
here's the other thing. The jobs. The job system is crazy.
What the fuck is this?
So this is the stand-in for the Sims free will system. There's
Oh
no
my
such thing as free will here. So all of these have a priority that you can change their priority. Well, priority 1 is done first. Priority 5 is done last. And blank means it is not done at all. So when I ask them to do things like cut plants or harvest, I can...
That's quick. Okay, yeah. I was like, that just seems unreal. What is this? And then I didn't realize you put it in Fahrenheit.
So I can tell them. So like, if I never want Bertrand to hunt, or if I never want Wolvev to build anything, I can take those to none, and they will never do them, even if I ask them to do them. I think. Everything defaults to 3 at the beginning. These are the things that they are good at. Relevant skills. I don't know what the color coding is. There's little stars for everything as well.
I think those stars are the ones that they excel at.
Right. So it's like single star, but there's also the... how do I bring up theirs? So let's look at Bertrand and his. So he's got double stars on medicine. Which... Double stars on medicine. Tend. Yeah. So I can prioritize his tend, because that's the thing he's best at. And I can also prioritize her. There. So if I ask for those things to be done, these people will jump at the chance to do those things.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think I'm gonna... This might not be the right way to do it, but if it's wrong, I'll fix it later. But okay, I see. So he's got a carpentry of 11. Wait, what did I just click?
Harvest.
Oh, I can do them all at once.
I don't know. It's hard because I can't see your mouse.
Oh yeah. Like, he's got a carpentry of 11. So relevant skills, botany. Okay. I'm guessing there's a color code here, but I'm having a hard time figuring out what these outlines mean for each ability. So yeah, that's the job system. You can also have a schedule. What time you want people to be awake.
Oh, wow. How many people can you have in this settlement? We only have 3, but that's showing 6 people there.
I don't know, but you can get super in detail with like your shift manager system. So
This is insane.
work, sleep,
This game is
leisure.
crazy.
So like you can like give them some leisure time to keep their spirits up and their morale up. It's a very in-depth game. Let's see here. Where is everybody? How do I get back to them? There we go.
They're hauling back and forth. Maybe you should put them to sleep because they're tired before they pass out in the ground again. Just an idea. Oh, looks like they're going to sleep
Yeah.
themselves.
They're smart. In beds. Look at that.
This time. Deer.
So if you wanted to,
Lots of deer.
you could have another shift of people that are awake at night to go hunting for nocturnal animals.
Mm-hmm.
We are right on the edge of the wilderness here.
Yeah, we are.
And then he's going to get up, go grab a drink, get smashed at... I can't even tell what time it is. Is there a clock?
6 o'clock in the morning.
6 hours? Yeah. Idle. So they are idle now. Is this ripe? How do I know?
It says ripe when you hovered over it.
Did it?
Well, maybe you clicked on it. It says ripe. Yeah. A box pops up on the right. It says current growth phase ripe.
Yeah.
Also says on the left side of the screen.
Did I always have to? There, that's where I was like, there's a place I can hover over it, and it says ripening. Got it. So I want to harvest this. So without telling anyone, Batilda will jump on that because no, she's not prioritized.
Or all
harvest.
three.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember who had any harvesting proclivities. Bertrand's hungry. All right, tutorial mood. Here we go.
Now it tells you the mood after you've been through the third day in. Jesus.
Things like cooked or lavish meals, comfortable beds, and a fair amount of leisure time can help with your keep your settlers' spirits high.
If their mood reaches 0, where's their mood? The blue bar?
Let's find out. I assume that's this. Yeah. Mood 63.
They need some entertainment and some religious activity, apparently.
I don't know where
I don't know
to
what
get.
that means.
I guess these.
I mean, it could also be something that you make with your research.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the research.
Put the backgammon table inside.
That's what everybody wants when they're trying to sleep. Backgammon going on.
Yeah.
Let's rotate. And there. So, Wolvave. Still trying to figure out where these priorities are going to come in.
Yeah, because I would have thought Bertrand would have done
Yeah, me
that.
too.
But no, Batilda got that shit done.
Enjoying entertainment. And Wolvave is idle.
What's she missing in her life?
Let's find out. Religious.
Oh, man, they're all about this religious activities.
I mean, there's
Someone
not,
put a cross in the front yard.
gather and pray.
Done. Wooden.
Gather
There it
and
is.
pray.
There's a wooden something shrine, a wooden oak brethren shrine. You gotta pick a shrine.
I'll just build both.
Oh gosh.
Religious freedom. But we don't want them too close to each other because then they'll fight.
They're super excited about that. Okay. What about that research? Did you purchase the next thing on research?
How much research do I have? I'm back up at 25. Chronicle is that thing.
See if you can purchase agriculture.
I don't know how to do it. Like, I've selected it. But I don't
Unlock? The unlock button doesn't do anything for you?
know. Where do you see unlock? Oh, like I can't click that one yet. It says like I've allocated it. Hold on. I wonder if there's a thing here. Wooden beam. Search table? Did I build one of those yet? Yeah, it's right there.
Yes, you did.
Hold on.
Maybe they go to that or something?
Ah, okay, hold on. Add a product from the product list. Set the number of products you want to make. Oh, this is production. Okay. Wow. Products. Chronicle. You can generate Chronicle. Then deconstruct and copy. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to do one Chronicle. So Bertrand, I think. No, he's he's over there building that thing.
He's constructing.
And Wolvave is playing something by herself.
But he's happy now.
What is this thing in my... oh, that's just that. All right. Backgammon table is what it is.
She's not happy at her religious area, by the way. I just saw an angry face.
Okay, so now she's going there to pray. So is he. We're all having a blast. She's jealous. She's going to come over. Oh, she's going to research.
Is everybody unhappy that they're at their little shrines?
All right, but look at that. We're having a good time. Ding, ding. Lacking in religious activities. Well, hey, we'll get you there. Bang.
There he goes. There, look at all them happy.
Look at all them happy.
Look at all that happy.
Shiny, happy people holding hands. Hungry, praying, idle. Tag yourself. I'm hungry.
I should figure out that research. Gotta figure out that research. I don't know how that works.
That's the thing. Hold on.
Maybe go to the almanac too.
That's the thing. I don't know how to get to the almanac. Because it mentions it, but I don't know.
Is that book in the top right corner not an almanac? I think there's those 5 blue icons.
That is in fact the almanac. All right.
Bam. Bam.
Systems? Weapon, stability,
Tutorial.
waste. That's going to be a problem. Research. All right.
There we go.
Unlocked okay, let's see here. Various forms of knowledge in the form of books are available to unlock research items. Unlocked research items will not consume the books. Take care of your books. Having them destroyed or stolen will disable unlocking new research into items until previously allocated amount is reached.
Oh, God.
Okay, so hold on.
Books are produced at research tables.
Right.
So that's what you just did, is you made
I've
one of those.
Produced chronicles. I just don't know how much does this cost. That's 15. I'm gonna keep them. I can't get out of there.
I think it's because you have available 11. That's the problem.
Right, and not
Go back
15.
to that screen.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get.
When it says allocated, it's because it's allocated to the first thing, like they were saying in that tutorial.
You want to go back to research?
Yeah, so that says underneath the little books icon, it says available 11, allocated 15. So we only ever care, we care what's in available because that's what you need to be able to unlock new things.
Right.
And it's allocated because it's allocated already to architecture.
Yeah, and
That makes sense now.
I think the wooden beam is the thing that I unlocked.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Are we sleeping? What are we doing?
I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night.
I keep accidentally pressing the keyboard or the space bar.
Well, if you're tired, go to bed, dumbasses.
The weird thing is, that was Bertrand, right?
I don't know.
I think it was because he has like a happy thing on his.
We ate raw food. Ooh,
neat.
maybe you should
Cool.
be cooking.
I mean, there's a
Maybe that's why
friggin'
he's
fire
got a
pit,
little-
dude. I can't do it all for you.
I think you have to tell him to cook.
Products, meal. Who do I have that's good at cooking?
Matilda?
Tilde. Medicine. Cooking. Alright. I'm going to tell... I always forget how to get out of this. Botilda.
Yeah, they're all eating raw food.
I don't want to deconstruct it. I just don't know how to tell her to do it because once I click on it... Can I kill her to just keep doing it until the food's gone? Amount forever. There we go. Bang, dude.
Oh, you figure out? What was
Yes.
it? I was Googling.
There's a little
it for you.
toggle here that controls. So you can do it like, do it until I have 10 food.
Oh, I thought you were trying to figure out how to assign it to specifically her to do it.
I still kind of do want to know how to do that. All right, Batilda, they're all hungry, so they're gonna go eat some raw food. So that's cool. All right, Bertrand getting hungry. Wolvev praying.
There you go. Someone's cooking.
Who though? Getting is
Bertrand.
Bertrand? Why is Bertrand
Yep.
cooking?
I don't know.
I don't know how to assign them. Okay, she's down at the shrine. Ah, and that's how we get the ash. And he's gonna, I guess, take it away to somewhere. We're gonna have an ash pile. Can I make?
Is jobs the screen that we were looking at earlier?
Yeah, with the
Okay.
priorities.
So it says you can handle jobs in the upper left portion of the screen in the job section. You'll
Uh-huh.
see a list of every task a villager can be doing at the top and
Oh,
each
you know what?
villager's name on the left side.
I think I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
Underneath all the job names will be a number. The number indicates the priority of that task for a villager. There are 5 numbers available, and you can choose to remove the number entirely to ensure the villager does not perform the task. Gave me all the numbers. 1 is highest priority. Put a certain group to serve as something. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be working in this case.
Well, I hadn't done it before, so I've just taken everyone off of cooking except for Batilda. So now she's the only one that's going to do it. So when I ask for things to be cooked, she will be the one that
Always be
cooks.
her. Okay.
So if I wanted to, I could go... Oh, wait. What did I just see? I saw a thing. How do I get back to it? Oh, how do I... There's a little tip at the bottom. It said to issue a command. Do this. I don't know how I got that to come up. It always tells me the settlers are idle.
Go let them do some research. Let them stand over there and make you some books.
All right. Then let's look at the jobs and see who's good at research. Relevant skills: intellectual 7, intellectual 9, intellectual 5. So let's put. That's freaking Batilda. Okay. 7. Let's do Wolvev. Prioritize production. There we go. Did it do anything? You
It might be.
go
Yeah.
here, do that.
Nah.
Oh, look at the mood. Whoa. Oh, they ate raw food twice.
Mm-hmm.
Culinary skill 6. Fantastic. Fantastic. Is there a way I can upgrade these beds? There. Cover effectiveness. What am I? Okay, so I've got a little bit of research done now. But see, now Bertrand's back to cooking again. He's not doing...
He's not supposed to be cooking either.
He's not supposed to be cooking. Well, I guess technically he's not cooking. He is gathering resources. She is cooking.
Yeah, she is doing the cooking.
So it is
And they move
very
it over to the
particular
other
about
spot.
the separation of duties. She's going to go pray.
Batilda and Bertrand have some kind of, in the top left corner, they have some icon next to their faces.
Yes, it's a little green smiley face, which lets me know their happiness is in this top quadrant.
Gotcha.
A little tired.
Okay.
And then she's kind of... So you see these little, like, in the mood bar, there's the little breaks.
Mm-hmm.
I assume these are, like... These are the sections where you will see a noticeable difference. Oh. Tap on item to equip, tap on target to attack. Oh, I see. That's the thing that came up. Got it. Movement speed. Oh, they have different movement speeds?
Hmm.
Wow. Appetite 1x, 1.1, and 1. Man. So you can have, like, someone that's hungry that is constantly racing through all your food. All right. Inventory. All right. Go to bed. Ollie is go to bed.
Can you tell them to go to sleep, or is it just something that they have to make themselves go to sleep?
I don't know.
I mean,
Batilda's back drinking.
she's got to go get some warm milk before she goes to bed.
How do I see their stats? There we go. Sleep. Ding. Ding. Yeah, you're all tired. You're all tired. No, I don't want... I just want you to go to sleep. How do I tell you to go to sleep? Deconstruct. Mine. Chop. Cancel. Allow. I guess I can't tell them. They just go to sleep when they're tired, and they will work until they're tired.
I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, so sleeping, and drinking. Wolfave spends all their time praying and drinking. Okay. Everybody's down for the night. I got a new tutorial.
Ooh. It's looking a little wet everywhere. Hope all your stuff just didn't get wet and get fucked.
Equip them with armor, clothing, and weapons. Select a settler and then right-click on them and order them to equip it. Examine which of your settlers is proficient with melee or ranged and equip accordingly. Okay, that makes sense. Defense. Use structures like Merlin's to your advantage. Oh, wow. Your archers from enemy projectiles. Place archers on high ground. Place traps strategically around your settlement to weaken your enemies. So this is almost like They Are Billions.
I have no idea what They Are Billions are.
It is a zombie defense game, like a colony builder, but you're also, I think it's every 2 weeks or something like that.
Starving? Well, then eat, you dumbasses.
Your base gets hit with a wave of zombies, so you have to spend your time fortifying your base to prepare for the incoming zombie invasion. Fortnite. Alright. Enjoying entertainment. Wolfave. What are you good at? Culinary. Productions. What?
You turned off cooking for her.
Did I?
You turned off cooking for everybody except
Oh,
Botilda.
except I got the two confused. Alright. Wolfave. What are you good at? What jobs are you? You have...
She's good at mining for some reason.
He's good at mining for some reason.
I don't know what mining does for us at this point.
So let's do this. Let's put you on book duty.
Earn us some books
Like she's just
so
not.
we can learn about agriculture.
She's not doing it.
She just hates you.
Prioritize production. Oh, it's because it's set to 0. I just heard a sound in there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you
Dick.
drop a coaster on the table?
No, Oreo he's sitting on top of my tower, and on the top of my tower is my thing for my headphones, and he just pushed it off so I could lay down. He's such a dick.
So I think because this was set to 0, I couldn't assign anybody to this task because there's no task to do since I set it to 0. What can I do here?
Butchery.
Produce raw meat. Not enough resources. Okay. So we can't
I
do
think we
anything with
need
that
meat.
yet. Batilda is idle. What is she good at? She's good at cooking. Prioritize productions. Production idle. Let's do 2 forever. Get to it. And then Bertrand, what do? You're good at smithing and construction and hunting. Somewhere over here there was bows, right?
Oh, like on the ground? I don't know.
Yeah, it was where the
I found bones.
The alcohol was. I just remember. Crap. I looked away from it and now I can't find it. How do I get that off screen? Okay. It's somewhere. And I can't remember if I rotated my camera or not, which means I could be looking in.
Oh, wait, hold on. Go down a little bit. Never mind. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, Quentin says it might be in the stockpile by now. They may have put it over there.
Could be. There's wooden spear, sturdy longbow. That's one of them, but there was a couple of them. I know there was. So
Go back in.
Bertrand, what?
That's not a bow right there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna equip skill level not met. Oh boy, he's not good enough.
10 has to be a 10.
Steel short sword. Bing.
Yeah, I see that, Quentin, too. There's one by the spear, and then there's
Done.
one by the clay, so there's 2 there.
All right, so he's gonna take that.
Go practice, boy.
I can have the
Go get
camera
us a
follow
deer.
him. What's the shortcut for that? Enter? Sometimes it's enter. Nope, it's not enter. What do you? All right. Huntin. Hunt. Then I'm gonna tell him to hunt.
There's some deer. Oh, there's a rabbit.
Yeah. I guess I'll just tell him to do this area.
Oh, yeah. Send him after the wolf. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna end
Oh,
poorly.
this is going to be bad.
It's gonna end poorly. Bertrand, what are you doing?
He's
Bertrand,
dying.
what are you
That's what he's
doing? A new settler, a jailbird. Adelina didn't stop looking over her shoulder, but it was the bleeding wheels around Adelina's ankles that gave her away as a prisoner on the run. Would you conceal her? They may have been followed. Are we welcoming to a jail an escaped convict?
Sure.
Okay, Alzik is what is this? Expect a possible attack in a couple of days. -2 Forest
Ooh,
Bandit.
buddy.
But pseudonym the Butcher of I can't see the rest. Intellectual speechcraft.
The butcher? Oh, my God. She's a murderer. Let's not. Oh, God. She'll kill us.
What is this one? Some settlers might get a negative mood modifier. You know what? Let's take a
You want to
chance.
die or do you want to live?
Hey, we're gonna believe the best in people.
You got to make her a bed now.
Enemies are coming.
Oh, your boy still died.
Hey, Butcher, get to it. What's your health at? Health. There it is. You haven't taken a single hit.
Settler's wounds need tending. Someone's going to have to tend to his ass when this is said and done.
He keeps missing is the problem. So
Well, he's also using a bow and he's a foot away from the fucking thing. Oh, good point, Quentin. Maybe she just butchers animals. He's just chasing him. Why
to
did you
bed.
send him after the wolf? Is he laying on the ground?
I think he might be. What is the... Oh, okay. I see. How's he doing?
Oh,
Pain?
God. Food reserves are on stockpile. Not enough beds. Build up your defenses. People are coming.
Oh, right. Because I have a new person, I need another bed.
Yes.
So, construct. Chair. Table. Still no better beds. All right. Put one right. There. Right. There. And then go. Where's the lady? Where did she...
She's sleeping in one of the beds right now.
Oh, okay. Adelina, there she is. All right. She's knocked out. She'll be fine. Bertrand, the tender. Look at that.
Tending himself.
Doing the job. He's doing great. And now he's going to go to
He's
bed.
going to sleep.
And sleep it off. He's had a busy day. I don't know why he's like got that laser coming out of his back.
Heavy development. Is it tending? She's tending his wounds. Okay.
Yeah. Somebody's over here doing those. Now I have 29.
You're best getting to work on people getting some wood, because you're gonna have to build up some defenses before people show up.
All right, so that costs.
And you need food.
Hey, look, man. Oh, look! I just got some more stuff. Furniture, which is wooden hay bed. So I could go. Hey, Logan is rating with 5
Logan.
viewers. I don't know why.
Thank you for the raid.
I don't know why I didn't hear the alert thing.
I don't know. Logan, just so you know, we are playing Subnautica Below Zero tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Me and Clayton at 6 p.m. Eastern. The pups are here to cause havoc. Hide your favorite shoes, hide the treats, and prepare for adorable doggos. I like it.
Agriculture.
Although it was my mischievous cat that just decided to knock over my headphone
Oh yeah.
controller because he decided he needed more room to sleep on my tower.
Wooden weaponry. Let's see here. Furniture.
Be
Yeah.
nice and warm,
Let's do the
sleeping on top of
furniture.
the tower.
All right. So.
Things are going to go to shit very
Oh, yeah.
soon, guys.
I mean, you knew this
What
was
were
gonna
you guys
happen.
playing?
I'm not good at these games. You are.
I mean, I've told you like twice what to do.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, she's praying.
She's going to pray. Leave her be. Logan says, you not only remember my name, but that I like Subnautica. Excellent memory,
Yeah, we
friends.
try to make
Try to
connections
remember.
with folk. All right. Convalescing, writing, hauling to stockpile, enjoying entertainment. Everybody's got their stuff going on.
Adelina's not a happy lady.
Let's check her bars.
I mean, her name was also the
boy.
butcher.
She's in
What?
bad shape after escaping jail.
But where do you see that she's in bad shape?
All these bars. Well,
I mean-
they were in bad shape. Also, she just keeps sleeping, repeatedly sleeping.
It's been a rough few days. And there's more people coming for her in a day.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Just build. First off, you should move your stockpile into your area, closer to the house. And then just build up area around your house. Like, keep it small around there. And then hope to God someone can shoot. Maybe build some defenses too.
Wooden hay bed.
Logan says, haven't heard of this game. How's it been going? This game just came out.
Yes.
It's
I
in,
think
per the game's notification, heavy
development.
It's like medieval Sims.
So I'm gonna harvest. What is
It's
this?
like a 3D medieval based Rim world.
I have not played any RimWorld, so I cannot corroborate that. All right, so we're gonna do
Remember, I
that.
saw some traps. It was telling us about in tutorials.
Yes. The birch root. They're all cutting and drinking.
Gotta get ready. Got a day, and they're gonna be here.
All right, so I got a bunch of wood. Now the other thing I wanted to do. How do I look more vertical? There we go. Can I first off take that off? Can I upgrade these, or do I just have to replace them?
Did you get a new bed?
With the research thing, I got the wooden hay bed.
Okay, they're fine in their current. Leave them in their current beds. They're fine. Build defenses.
Build beds. Got it.
Build defenses.
Space already occupied. What's it occupied by? Oh, these are bigger beds. These beds are bigger. Look at these nice big.
Logan says heavy development sounds like they might be even switching what engine they're running this on. I mean, yeah.
2.
I'm going to scream at Clayton. You're
3.
going to die in a day and 6 minutes.
But I'm gonna be so comfy. And then
Not
let's
gonna be
do.
able to get to the backgammon set.
Nah, we'll just put one right in the middle of the road, middle of the floor. All right, there we go. So Batilda is getting resource for construction, hauling the stockpile, writing, and then somebody's gonna build these beds. And we're gonna have such nice beds. Oh my God, you're gonna be so jealous of
And
these
then they
beds.
will die. They will have a nice, beautiful bed
You're
to
gonna love these
slowly
beds.
bleed to death.
I guarantee it. And then we're going to.
Intrepid says, "It looks like you're trying to make this like 7 days to die." I can tell you, I've never played it. I'm pretty sure Clayton's ever played 7 Days to Die. We brought it up.
Yeah. I mean, in the way that you are aware of an incoming enemy attack, it's basically like it's like Age of Empires, but with like Sims mood bars and stuff like that.
Adelina ate. Oh, cabbage has rotted on the stockpile. You're running out of food.
Nah,
Running
just look
out
at all
of
this stuff.
food.
Gonna harvest. Kabang! Look at that.
Move your stockpile into your closer to your
I
house.
don't know how to move the stockpile though. Like
Oh well, you fucked.
I already have one there. Default.
Oh,
stockpile.
achievement!
Dumping stockpile. Warfare stockpile.
I know Logan, our Logan, and Brandon have played a lot of 7 Days.
There. Stockpile. Can we move this stuff to that stuff? Anyways. Alright, Adelina's cooking. I didn't even tell her to. Look at that.
Look at that.
Priorities in work. Did she break the stove? Oh no, it's food. I thought it was broken.
14 hours.
Ah, it's fine. Okay.
You're not even gonna like try to build some defenses or anything?
I don't know how to. Like, I don't know where to begin.
There is nothing over there in your building that allows you to. Is there nothing in your crafting?
Here? Production.
Yeah, any of that stuff.
There is warfare.
Look,
Wooden
a
Merlin.
stick trap.
Sick traps. Not enough wood. 20 sticks. Not enough wood? Where'd all my wood go?
Beds. You had to have the beds.
Which one of these is wood? Sticks. Do I have any wood?
I
I don't think I do.
don't know.
Well then. Get to chopping. Chopping all night. Sundown to sun up. Okay, which one of these is wood? Where does
Also,
wood?
you don't have enough beds. Okay, good. Patilla's on it.
Well, she's gonna keep trying until she gets it right. Ah, wood. There it is. 99 wood. Look at all that freaking wood.
Good.
So where should I put them?
I mean, your house is kind of backed up to a cliff, so I think
Cliffside?
that
Yeah.
that's good. I imagine that they're gonna come like from the right direction where your fireplace is,
That's
like
20.
your fire pit.
Yeah, probably.
So I would put some around there, maybe, and then I would equip some people with some weapons.
Oh, you can't drag these? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Undo.
I mean, I wouldn't probably do those anyways. There,
Oh,
because
how
I'm
do you-
not gonna be able to get around the wooden.
how do I cancel that? Okay. And then L is cancel, of course.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, go for that.
Yeah, equip people with some stuff, some weaponry.
Alright, weaponry. Sturdy longbow, sturdy wooden spear. That's Wolvave. How do I get up? Okay, there we go. I see. I keep making things that I
See
don't.
who's best at things.
That's what I'm gonna do. Skills. Melee 17. Ooh, let's see what Adelina is at. Melee 4. Good. All right, great.
How's she a butchery, though?
I mean,
Doesn't say.
oh yeah, what's her name?
The Butcher of Hay on Wye.
Hay on Wye. Adelina wasn't particularly smart or nor talented, so each summer around Pentecost, her parents sent her to help Uncle Alden at the livestock farm. Adelina
All right, Quinn.
proved adept at slitting throats. She's been known as the butcher ever since.
You're right, Quinn. She was a butcher of animals.
Background, reckless wheelwright. Carpentry plus 12, mining plus 5. Settler will gain 4 times the XP for the skill. Dang. Or is that reading? Research. Yeah, she researches faster. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I do, Quentin. Absolutely
So,
do.
hold on, research. Let's go ahead and take them off of that. And then, does she have any more stars? There's one on Speechcraft, but I don't know where that comes into play. I don't see anything.
No
on
idea.
Here. Yeah.
Speechcraft. Oh, cheering on people.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. So when everybody's fighting, she's gonna be like, "Yeah, go get him! You got it."
She's a fucking cheerleader.
Equipped sturdy steel sword, carpentry melee. She has a passion for it, but she's not very good at it. So let's give the spear to Wolvev. Bang! She got herself a weapon. Wait, let's see here. 49. Jeez. All right.
They're all fixing to crash in a second.
Yeah.
They're not going to get any of that construction up, and they're going to be here in the morning.
I'll be fine. And then I think that's all my weapons. What? Oh, I was like, where'd all my stuff go?
They got to be sleeping by now.
Equip.
Yeah, everyone's sleeping.
Batilda.
Ooh.
Ding. Dong. There you go. She got up in the middle of the night to go get herself a weapon.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Good job.
I
Good
don't
idea.
know if she has any ammo for that weapon, but you know, we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the best.
All right. As soon as the quote unquote enemy starts showing up, I want you to look around and try to find them and see where they're coming from.
Okay. Let's check how everybody's doing. Not great.
They're doing great. They're all little yellow. They have happy, smiley faces. They're fine.
I mean,
They're going to die in 2 hours and 6 minutes, but, you know, they'll be smiling.
oh, they started putting stuff over there. Okay, good. Alright. He's getting after it.
Imminent! Imminent! Find the enemies, Clayton. They're coming. Slow it down. Slow time down. You know,
Oh,
slow
yeah.
it down.
Ah, there you are. Violent
That's
extortionist,
not her.
jailbird. The swarthy jailers wanted your villager Adelina, and they wanted him now. They had to pay for their crimes, or your whole village would pay. It was up to you. Alzic's defiant settlers refused to bow to the assailants' demands. Alzic surrendered Adelina back to those hunting her. -3 forest bandit. Oh, okay. Your settlers will get a positive mood modifier for helping someone in need. Some settlers might get a negative mood modifier. All right, we're gonna fight for her.
Hell yeah.
As far as I know, she's done nothing wrong. Oh, okay. And then
There they are.
draft settlers. To control your settlers directly, draft them by selecting them and clicking on the draft action. I don't know what that means.
Like
okay.
a go here.
Oh, okay, you can. I don't know what the draft action. Oh, that's the horn
That
thing.
little
All right.
icon.
I've been wondering what that does. A drafted settler will go where you tell them to go and will attack who you tell them to attack anywhere. Right-click anywhere to order your settlers to go to that position. During combat, an archer will shoot anybody within their range, while a melee settler will wait until the enemy comes close or attacks them. Okay. So...
I think there's 3 bad guys, and they're coming at us from the wrong side.
yeah. Who's my archer? Batilda? Batilda. T. I tell you to go there? No. Batilda. T. There.
Why do you say T? Oh, because it says T.
Wait, how do I... Batilda.
Is that her current range? That yellow circle that's on the left?
Oh,
there
it
you go.
is.
There she
It
is.
frickin' is. There. There? Ah, yeah. I can't. No, I can. Ah, she can't climb it. Okay. I guess. Get back here. Olvave and you. Come here. And Adelina.
Hide inside, because you don't have a weapon.
Yeah, go to bed. Play Parcheesi or something like that.
Backgammon. It's backgammon.
Raid.
Watch them. Where are they coming? There's 3 of them. Okay.
Herf-
Here first.
Helfrith, William, and Garrick.
They got masks on. You won't get COVID, but they'll knife you. Ha!
They don't-
See William put his hand. Ha 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 ha!
They don't look terribly organized. Or,
No, they
or,
can't seem to figure out how to get to us.
or motivated.
Feeling pretty good about ourselves right now.
William has stumbled onto a slope and found his way down.
See? Bones.
Herefrith, clueless,
Gyrick can't
Garrick.
figure out where the fuck to go.
completely uninterested. Enemies have to... Wait a
They've
second.
started their attack. Have they, though?
Where is everybody?
Exactly where you told them.
Okay,
Me.
good. I don't... Okay,
There they
now
come.
they've started their ingress. So I'm going to... I'm actually going to tell them to fall back a little bit.
Hilda, you gotta. You should be shooting.
Her range,
You
that's her
shoot.
range.
Oh,
Wait, where are you guys
They're about-
going?
don't. I have no idea. They're fleeing. They're running away. First says cool Minecraft mod. Melee! Come on. You got this. Oh. They got him. They got William. Yeah! William's down. Here first. Oh, your boy ain't looking. Yeah, 2 down.
The beleaguered settlers came under attack in the spring of 1353. The ordeal continued for 2.5 hours. Mercifully, all settlers survived the raid. 2 sworn enemies died during the fight. Bertrand Follett was the bravest. Bertrand took the most damage, thinking only of defending Ulzik in its hour of need. So here's the thing. What's up with this guy? He's just
Art, this is called going medieval. He's just gonna run away.
the F-U-R.
Batilda's gonna shoot. Careful, Bertrand may die if he takes 2 more hits. Oh, she got a good shot in.
What are you doing? Go get him!
Bertrand's gonna die.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, he still may die.
He's no longer a threat. It wouldn't be right.
He's leaving blood all over my freaking area, though.
He is
Okay, someone needs to
bleeding
tend Bertrand because he's dying.
quite profusely.
He may still be
He's getting resources
damage.
for construction. What are you working on? Is he
Who
healing?
is it that's really good at healing?
It's him.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No.
Yeah, it's him. He's medicine. He's 18 medicine.
Tell him to heal himself. Oh my God! Stop it and heal yourself, you dumbass!
He's rebuilding the friggin'
Lord.
thing. How do I tell you what to do? Like,
Is there an option to get one of those?
like, I don't know what to tell him to do.
The one's in the bottom right corner. That doesn't tell you anything?
None of them are a heal. Cut plant, harvest, allow. Okay, let's click on this.
God. Back to the Googling.
Let's see here. To tend to their wounds, the settlers must convalesce or be carried unconscious to bed by another settler. Only then can a settler with a tending job see to the wounds. And
Got it.
so he needs to go to bed, is basically what it tells me.
Thomas Ross, welcome to chat. Thomas
Hey.
says, go into jobs and make convalesce a high priority.
Ah, got it.
He's hungry. He's hungry. Priorities, y'all. Minor leg laceration.
Yes.
Minor arm laceration.
Thank you very much, Thomas.
Just bleed all over the food.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Gross.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Ble-
What is- what
bleed
is
all over
that?
our rotten vegetables. All right, he's convalescing. Look at him go.
We need to
Oh,
get some
boy.
food going on in here.
We should clean this. Oh, there's stuff.
Yeah.
Take their stuff. There's
Yeah.
flimsy savage wooden mask, flimsy iron hatchet, flimsy staff, sturdy wool, flimsy wool, flimsy wool, flimsy wood.
Thomas, I assume you've played some of this game. How much have you played, or how experienced are you? Because this is our first time. Clearly. I make sure all of mine are at least at 2. But like me, if I'm hungry, I'm getting my eat on.
Go a little bit faster. So is anyone tending to him? Adelina.
Elena's right there,
She's
and she ain't doing
idle.
shit.
What's she good at? Intellectual. Can you tell someone else to tend?
Maybe make that a high priority for
Matilda.
her. And she'll.
Matilda is the tender, but she's on the friggin' watch. Can I? Okay. Oh, I have to turn off the draft. Okay, got it. Okay.
Ah, okay.
The ones that are drafted are like still in battle mode or whatever. That takes away their free will. Okay. That makes sense. And then Wolvave is tending wounds. And you're out of bed now. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, he's
What are
drinking.
you
He's thirsty.
doing? Yeah, I would be too if I was losing that much blood.
Tom's got about 200 hours in, so he knows what's going on.
Oh, yeah. You're much more experienced than us. We have 2 hours in.
Let's see here. That's 118 minutes. So you are accurate. You're right on there.
Thanks. Oh, good.
Wounds
His
tended.
wound's been tended.
He's convalescing, getting resources, praying, and writing. All right, we're making some research. Do these just rot away? Okay, looks like they did. Question asked and answered. Oh wait, no, they're in the body pile. Oh God.
Oh, dead body. Can we butcher that?
What are we supposed to do with that? It's right by the shrine as well.
Can you move it?
Oh, praying next to the rotting corpses.
Well, Tilda just did something over there in the butchering area. She had something.
Did she?
Cook them up. I don't know. She was just standing over there and something got dropped on the ground.
Oh,
And now someone's moving stuff from over there.
oh, that's the research. No, it's Bones Pile. Bones Pile.
Raw meat. Someone's got some raw meat somehow.
I'm suddenly very concerned about this. All right, Matilda passed out. Are we using the beds that I built for you in a wartime? Yes, you are using the beds. Thank you very much.
Thomas says in the bottom right-hand corner, click the hand and drag it across everything that has a hand on it, and it will make it
Oh,
allowable.
yeah. I saw how to do that. I just wasn't sure, like, what to do about the bodies. Like,
Pile decomposes in 6 days.
do I just leave it there? Because I know there's a... Where is it? This thing. There's a... Dumping. Okay. Designated area where waste is stored. All right. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's
That far away.
do that. Huh. All right.
You can set it up. Yep. Okay.
And then you can also set a warfare stockpile, which I guess I'll do. I should probably make this the dumping stockpile since it's so far away, but who cares at this point?
I mean, I'm being honest. I didn't think we would live.
Bertrand, look at him. Man, he's healing up.
Good.
Look at him go. He's got a laser coming
Good.
out of him.
We wouldn't be able to construct without him.
Food reserves on stockpile are low. Well then, I guess we better get to picking.
Oh yeah, don't send Bertrand after a fucking fox again.
How's this? Ripe? Ripe. Ripe. You may want to construct a pyre. You only need one, and it will burn all of the enemy bodies. I don't know if I have a pyre yet. Let's look through here. Wooden torch. Campfire. I don't have a pyre just yet. Although I do have a bunch of research that I could probably use. Never mind. I don't have nearly as much as I thought I did.
Brewing's gonna be important soon.
What's
would
that? Oh,
imagine.
brewing. Yeah, that's a good point. Should do that next. Well, she is taking care of that. And that's Edelina, which I think is good at intellectual. Yeah. Alright. Batilda, what do you got? Culinary. There's no food to cook, I think, is the problem.
Well, someone's got to go become a marksman. She's a pretty good marksman too. Look, she's
What is-
16.
Oh, stick trap. There's a stick trap. Why did somebody put a stick trap here?
Maybe you accidentally told him to put one
I
in there.
probably did. That sounds like something I'd do. So let's harvest. So I had a question. So these are ripening, flowering, and ripe. If I were to select this whole bush, are they only going to pick the ones that are ripe, or are they going to try and pick all of them?
That's a good question. We can find out.
Because I know these are ripe, so I may just click. Can I unclick? Cancel. There you go. Harvesting
Batilda
resources.
you should send her shooting. She's got a pretty good level for a marksman. She can handle all
look
the
at all
food
these.
needs.
And what are those? Herbs. Herbs.
Herbs.
And then. Well, these are closer. Let's just do these. Harvest. Come on. You know what I want to do. There you go. Did it do it? Yeah, it did it. Logan asked, so how have you found any funny bugs in the game yet? Not any what I would call bugs. Occasionally you'll see people when they walk, they don't animate the walk, so they just like glide up and down these slopes and scoot across the landscape. It's pretty funny. But that's about kind of the only thing. Researching in this is very different. Instead of using your research points and them disappearing, you will need to store all the books in a stockpile that is roofed. It's like a personal library. Right. I remember. Oh yeah. Also, thank you for following. And also, why is our
I don't know. Sound Alerts is mad.
alert thing not working? Can we refresh it? Let's test.
How's
follow.
it going, dude? How's it going, dude? How's it going? How's it going, dude? How's it going, dude? How's it going, dude?
I mean, it's working,
Who knows? That was odd.
but I don't know why it's not responding when people actually do things. I'll have to mess with that after the stream. Intellectual skill 7. Sleeping, hungry, hauling the stockpile.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. Prioritize per. Oh, selected settler. There. Forever waiting for resources. Oh, cooking material and fuel. So. Oh, hey! Thank you very much for the subscription, Thomas. I appreciate that. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's bothering me. Hold on. 1 second. Let's go here. And then, you know what? I'm just going to turn it off and then turn it back on. So, go to the alert box. And then, turn subscribers off. And then do that. And then, can I recycle it? Why is it not going? Got me nuts. Let's see here. Hold on. Alert box. Mm-hmm. Thomas asks, have you played RimWorld? This is very similar to that. If I'm just saying that you do, well, now I know. I have never played it. I've heard of it, and I know other people are very happy with it. I just never played much of it myself. All right, so hold on. Let's see how people are doing. Everybody's low on food. He's got all right. He's full, and she's full. All right. Enjoying entertainment, hauling stockpile. This is very similar, except for a 3D environment. Yeah. I think Logan may have said that earlier. Don't know why that's hands off. Have you built a campfire? Is that what this is? Campfire. Yes, I have built a campfire. All right, now she's cooking. Very good. Matilda is now level 9 culinary. That's great. Research available. All right. Let's see what we got. Agriculture. Birch tree. Flax field. Oh.
I wanted to plant stuff.
Oh, that's exactly what this is. Agriculture.
Yeah, that's what I
Friggin'
want.
Farming. All right. Well, now we can frickin' farm.
Achievement.
Okay. So here's our knowledge.
Oh, Thomas says, I looked right past that. I would definitely go with agriculture. Winter will be on you before you know it.
All right
I
then.
didn't even realize that.
Then let's do a farm. Oh, we got some flat ground out here. Let's do farms out
Yeah,
here.
do farm over there.
Okay. How do I do farms out
Just
there?
don't touch the fox.
Cabbage field. Just don't touch the fox. Okay. Cabbage field. Oh.
Select variant.
Variants. Ah, okay. I was like different variants of cabbage?
Let's read about them.
How do I keep going farther? Ah,
They got
scroll
different
wheel.
yields and such.
Tall grass, birch tree. Okay, so yield in 9 days, yield in 7 days, 8 days, 5 days. Number of harvests 1. These are all ones. 5 for the red Quran shrub. And boy, they take 20 days to grow. Yow. 54 days for a birch tree. Yeesh. Okay. I guess we'll do...
The carrot field says it can be stored for later. That would be useful probably in winter, maybe? Yes, Logan, there are bandit raids. We got raided maybe just before you got in here.
I think so, yeah.
and we killed them.
Hardy,
two
it needs
of
to grow in your garden. Be that hovel or manor. A colorful...
Tom says you have a variety of options. Some will grow faster than others. One thing that you will want to get down beyond vegetables is herbs. They are used for healing.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Herbs. Got it. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of carrots. Yeah, let's just start with carrots. So, carrots there. Appropriate ground type? Oh, it's yelling at me for those. All right, got it.
Can you not clear that out?
I can.
Oh,
And I
Logan says he's cooking pierogi for dinner, so I may have missed the raid. Yeah. Yum, yum.
How do I get rid of this thing? Or is that
It
already...
looks like it says harvest.
It looks like it's already scheduled to be destroyed.
Just that one corner that's going to bother me here.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Early on, your plots don't have to be overly large. You only have a few people per feed, but leave room to expand later as your population grows. And then let's do an herb garden. Right?
There's herbs around the area too.
No.
That's a big okay.
What, there?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Oh, shoot.
Speaking of herbs, it was real nice tonight that I wanted some fresh parsley for our chicken and dumplings, and I was like, I'll be right back. And I just went out the backyard, went over to my parsley plant, was like, give me all that parsley. Very nice.
So I asked earlier. Oh, by the way, Thomas subscribed while you were away.
Oh, thank you very much for subscribing.
So I asked earlier, Thomas, I don't know if you heard me, about the harvesting. If I select this whole thing, is it going to harvest all of them, even the ones that are still ripening and flowering? Because I don't want to harvest those before they're ready to harvest, of course. Botany skill 4.
Thomas does say before too long, you'll want to create an underground root cellar. Your vegetables and meals will last much longer in that environment.
Oh. So their wounds need tending. What wounds you got?
I think it's still Bertrude.
What did...
Yeah,
I
it
thought
says
you were...
one wound needs tending.
Where? Where do I see what wound it is? It still says convalescing, but it doesn't say he has a wound.
I mean, there it says...
Oh, mild concussion. Sleep it off. Sleep off your concussion.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thomas says it should only harvest those that are ready. Now, it will harvest those that aren't fully ready. But that's not overly harmful as they will regrow on their own.
Very cool. Okay, that's exactly what I want to know.
Logan is asking Thomas if he's played this before, and Thomas says, I've got a couple hundred hours in. So he is definitely knowledgeable. See, there's a cute little fuzzy rabbit. That's what you should have sent Bertrude after first.
We'll be fine.
Not the fucking fox.
Look,
or wolf.
he's still
or whatever
alive.
it is.
He's still alive.
He's got a mild concussion.
Yeah, he's sleeping it off. You will notice the hole that I've dug in the earth.
Yeah, those are figuring out how to do stuff and be like, mine? Here, mine this? What happens? Oh, that happens.
Gardening, praying, gardening, writing. All right. we've all got tasks. She's doing research. And
Thomas
Tibar,
says,
for those who
oh.
are sensitive to eating rabbit. Ah, it's rabbit backwards.
"Can you speak Pig Latin?"
It's kind of.
Okay. I was curious because we were talking earlier about lead speak, and I was just like, I can't at all. Not at all. Logan says, go ahead.
The real question is, can you take Tristram and start mining under the church? I'm totally not thinking about the possibilities. What is
I
Tristram?
want you to start making the cellar. Gotta dig a hole underneath your house
Look at all these skills everybody's getting.
because you're making them do stuff.
I know. They're actually like fruitful and active. So I want to harvest these. I'm gonna get on that. What do you think? Okay. Tristram is the city in Diablo. Oh, I see. Okay. I assume this little like sorry piece is for like things I haven't built yet. Ah, yeah, because when I select it, it goes away. All right. That just means it moves.
Sorry, Pete.
That's what it makes me think of. The game Sorry.
Thomas says, that's what I told my daughters that we were eating when I would make rabbit. I just called it backwards and they had no idea, but they did enjoy it as long as they didn't know what it was. Thomas, that's exactly what my mother did to me.
Yep.
And I was very upset that she lied to me and made me eat a rabbit. If she would have just told me, I probably would have tried it and had no issues. But I was mad that I got lied to.
Mining. So is there a
I'm like borderline obvious. I'm like any day now. One more thing is just gonna tip me over the edge. I'm gonna have to give up on meat.
is this the only method of mining is to like put holes in the ground? Or is there like an actual thing to do to go mining? Or is there like basically is there a building that will mine? Or
Look in your research and see if there's anything in there that maybe will.
Or am I just drilling holes in the planet? Stone clock cutting, smelting, fletching.
Blacksmithing.
All right. Thomas says, yep, that's how you do it. Armor. Just dig. Steel. Dang. That's so far down the line. Oh, boy. Distilling. Yow.
Making the good stuff. Making the good stuff.
I don't get swords until all the way down there, but one of my dudes is carrying a sword. Makes me think I'm going to find a lot of this stuff without making it.
Maybe that's when you go for the harder
Oh, yeah,
levels.
brewing. Look at that. Shall we brew?
We shall. Yes, we shall. Thomas says, once you
Down
get an
there.
area large enough, you will be able to place steps down into the pit.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so there and a brewing station. Then let's put it out here so we can eat and drink.
Put a little table outside while you're at it.
Oh,
We'll definitely want to research the booze sooner than later. Everyone in the colony wants to get their drink on. Trust me on this.
oh, I bet they do.
I'm down.
And then table, medium wooden table, wooden table large. Oh, it's a big table.
Not that they really sit down at all at any point to eat and drink, but maybe they would. I don't know. Just put it over the hole in the ground.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh,
What hole?
God.
Never heard of a hole.
Oh,
Oh, I can't.
God.
It wouldn't let me do it. Let's do it over here in the yard. And then we'll do cheese.
An enemy corpse has rotted on the stockpile,
That's fine. That's what they do.
but it's not causing an issue, right? With its rotting.
Bing. Bong. Dip dip. Bing. Bong. Yeah?
Thomas
Yeah.
says, usually I do that with the carpet at the house, but if you can swing it with the table, more power to ya. Logan
Eh.
says, but Ireland and Scotland would have taken over the world without the invention of ale. Just so you know,
Uh,
Logan, Scotland is like a trigger point for me.
she's reading some more. Does
Because I
anybody?
love Outlander and I got obsessed with Scotland. And
Oh, we have no
without
wood.
COVID, we would have gone.
We have no wood. So
Tell them
I
to chop some trees. There's plenty of trees.
chop some trees.
Thomas is true for what Logan said. I'm also a big fan of Scotch.
Oh, all the winter clothes decomposed. So that's great.
Ooh, we could have used those.
We'll be fine.
Ooh, Logan says he's been to Wales and was really nice. Thomas says woodcutting is your friend. I'm sad that y'all didn't get into Scotland proper.
When on our team meeting yesterday, Glenn was there, and he's in the UK. So I just started like, he was talking about where he's from or where he lives. I just started like listing the cities that I know. I was like, "Are you from Cardiff or Cheltenham?" He's like, "No, Cardiff's in Wales. I'm not from Cardiff." Like I'm just listing all the places I've heard of.
It's like London? No? South London?
Yeah. Stoke-on-Trent. Let's see. Can I get up to here? I'm trying to find like a wood supply kind of nearby. But I can't get...
I mean, you might as well make them go a little bit further out anyways.
I guess.
Because you're going to want to... I mean, I would prefer to use that up.
I also can't tell which way the scrolling works on this thing.
Also, I guess this is why you need birch trees. Because you don't
Yes.
want to use up all your wood and then be like, nope, you got no more.
Yeah, you'll end up like drying up all your resources. I like how quick the trees fall down. Pew!
Yeah, they do.
Now we have... Why am I getting sticks instead of wood?
It's probably that you get both. You get a byproduct of sticks and you get actual wood. Thomas says you're definitely going to want scads of wood. You'll have the opportunity to grow some birch, but right now that's not the most important thing to get in the ground. But next spring, you may want to get some going. Yeah, because I remember you saying it was like 50 days or something ridiculous.
Construction level 6. Hungry, constructing, getting resources.
Oh, it's just
construction.
bone piles.
What is? Oh,
The
the
corpses are
yeah,
just bones.
neat. Construction material, raw material. That's what I'm talking about.
What the hell's Adelina doing? She's sleeping in bed? No, she's playing backgammon.
Oh, I thought she was sleeping on...
Simple healing kit is decomposed on the stockpile?
Oh,
Did you even know you had a simple healing
no,
kit?
I didn't know about that.
And everything's decomposing.
Yeah, I should probably get some sort of storage shed.
Will that help? Will that do any good?
You will use the sticks for roofing or for covering the floors. The floor is covered, right?
No, we never put a floor down.
Did I not? Oh,
No.
boy. Whoops. Wooden floor. Let's do a wooden floor.
Oh, Thomas says build a storage shed that's covered. It doesn't have to be completely enclosed. Okay.
All right, then. All right, we're saving. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who's on the job
Wonder
for
what we
brewing?
need for that.
Is there a thing for brewing?
I don't see one. Could say it's underneath cooking is closest.
There it is. Butchering table. Grow? No. Hunt, tend. Which one of these is brewing? Oh, I see.
Thomas says that won't prevent the spoilage of food, but it will definitely keep all other perishable items from deterioration.
Right. Flimsy Wool Gambison. Adelina's writing. Oh, look at all this research.
Man, she
Oh
going
my
to town.
Goodness. Cooking. That sounds important.
Preserving food sounds important for winter.
Where is that?
It's to the left of the cooking.
Preserving food. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's, I bet I have to do this one first. Anyways, cool. Smoked meat, smokehouse. What? Oh, limestone and clay. Got it. Alright, I'll do that one next. Let's check on the stats. See how everybody's doing. Okay. Alcohol requirement. Okay, great. Hair of the dog.
I wonder if after, quote, heavy development, they will have faces.
I don't know. I kind of like the look of it. Oh wait, you're tearing it
Thomas
apart.
agrees brewing's gonna fall underneath cooking.
No, I don't want you to deconstruct it. I want to keep it. Ah, crap.
I have to make it again.
Ugh.
Thomas says that's another thing. Different construction materials have different insulation values. Right now, this isn't a big thing, but come winter. Oh, interesting.
Didn't want her to tear it apart.
Wonder what it will take to brew. You may have to grow
Oh,
wheat or something.
and I don't have enough wood, so I have to cut down more wood. There.
I think the style works well with the voxel-based landscape. Well, yeah.
Mhm.
I only would find it beneficial to help separate the different people to remember what they're particularly good at.
Yeah.
My brain would just find it easier to sort.
Okay. Alright, just gonna rebuild the thing she tore down.
Brain's a lot
I do
here.
like how it like inflates from the ground when you build stuff.
Yeah.
It's.
Oh,
are you doing?
Construction failed.
Oh.
It said construction failed.
I thought she was like immediately tearing it apart again. I was like, what is your problem?
She really doesn't like the alcohol. She's big on AA. Oh, Thomas is barley for beer, red currants for rough wine, and I can't recall for ale.
Some kind of wheat.
It sounds like you need to put some barley down.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Ale, beer, ale and ash. Oh wait. Barley and 5 fuel, red currant, and yeah, barley. So with barley, you can
Herbs.
make ale or beer. Oh, and herbs. You have to have herbs.
For beer, you need herbs.
Let's make some rough wine.
Forever.
And then these are ripening. These are ripe though. Give me some of those. I have a seat at the table.
Yeah,
Eat.
everybody's
Yeah.
actually eating at the table.
All
It's
right.
nice.
You
I
love to
wasn't
see it.
expecting
And
that
then
to
we go-
work the way you
And then we
wanted
pray,
it.
and then we go to bed.
It's been a full day.
Mm-hmm. Look at them. Everybody leaves this table happy.
I mean, you could have built a house with that inside, but you know.
Herbs are medicine, isn't ale medicine too? Harvest ruined.
Ruined.
You idiot. Hold on. Jobs. Who's good at harvesting? Nobody. Nobody has proclivities for harvesting.
But they can still have higher numbers.
Botany
so
5.
who's got the higher
Botany
numbers?
10. Botany 10. Get out of here, y'all.
Medicine for the soul. Yes.
Cutting plants. Botany. Okay, that's what comes into botany. So I was exhausted. Go home. Go to
And
bed.
go to bed.
Craft. Nothing.
Idiots.
Nothing. Botany is like super important.
Yeah. Who's still awake? Matilda, go to bed.
Hilda,
Go to bed. It's 2 a.m.
freaking workaholic.
God damn.
She's like, I gotta make this booze. All right, go to bed.
Thomas says they will develop over time. Take note, though, of the starred items. They will definitely learn faster at this as the star ones have multipliers.
Right. We all sprint into the fields. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now is the time to build an underground storage to keep the food fresh in the sunny days to come.
There you go. There
High
you
temperatures, chance of heat waves. Build underground storage to keep your food fresh during the hot summer days. Underground storage. I bet there's a research for that. Which is this? No. Defensive.
go. I imagine it's just you building it.
Hold on. I don't. Underground storage? Like, I don't know.
That's right. Thomas says I'm right. It's just digging holes. Remember, you have those levels that you can piddle with.
But how would I then cover it?
Stairs?
What's that?
There's just stairs down in your house, like literally like a cellar. Create a cellar in your house, like a basement.
Okay, tell me what to do.
Well, first off, you got to get to the next level down.
Tell me what to do.
Once you do that, just place flooring over top of it and the staircase down into it. Exactly, a basement. I don't know the buttons, Clayton.
I mean,
You've
but
been
I
playing
don't
with buttons.
I don't understand the concept, because if I just dig a hole, like I have a hole right there. There's a hole in the ground, but I don't know how to put a level over that, because then I won't be able to get to it. So like, look at this. This like ditch that is pre-existing here. This little thing here. How would I make that an underground thing? Like, how would I put ground over that to make that underground? You see what I mean?
I think you hollow it out.
I don't know how to do that though.
I mean, go with the levels. Play with the levels of the world.
I don't know what that means.
In the top left corner, there's
Uh-huh.
like all these different.
Yeah.
Like there's a gray bar.
Yeah, I can
Levels of the world.
scroll down. So like, this is one level below. But how do I if I were to cover this like canyon right here?
I don't know.
Everybody needs sleep. Nobody's sleeping.
See if you can figure out how to put them to sleep.
Is this broken? What is this stuff? Oh, I don't have enough wood for the wooden floor. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I need to chop down some trees. Dig 3 more in a line from the existing hole. Place your stairs in the hole.
There, I just put in Discord an article. I found 2.
Once you get that done, you can extend out from there. You will have supports that you can place across in the excavated area. Then you can place flooring over top. Okay, that's what I was getting at. I was like, I understand the concept of things being underground, but I didn't understand. I don't know how to put the ground over the lower spots in order to make them underground. Alright, so how do I... Is there a dig to where I just... Yeah, dirt. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know it's probably a complicated thing to explain, but way easier to do in-game. Then I'm going to need stairs. Once that's done, like that. I don't know how they're going to build them on such a narrow area, but hey, that's for them to figure out. And now we're out of wood. Adelina still reading. Alright, she's got a bunch of stuff now. Wooden weaponry, clay brick making. That sounds important. A kiln, clay brick, and coal. Preserving food. Let's work on that.
Then we can just start hunting, and then we can preserve that meat.
Yeah. Somebody's supposed to be building the staircase, or does it? Is it done? Oh, it's done. I thought it was still hollow. All right, so something about the supports. Wooden beam? Is that a wooden beam? Clay bricks has much higher value than regular clay wall. So a stone and stone brick. Got it. Once you see it become obvious, that's how it was with me. Ah, okay. I think I see what it's... What is that? Oh. She was found faint and bleeding by a citizen of Alzek. From the axe and the shattered lumber, Imota had clearly experienced a wood-cutting mishap. Would you let them stay and heal? Absolutely.
Sure. Think someone's gonna have to go get her.
Then
Our boy should do that.
well rested, unconscious. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's on it. Carrying wounded to the bed.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, I smell someone hurt. I must find them. I must carry them to bed.
He's gonna be freaking exhausted when he gets back.
How
Alright.
is he carrying her?
Just kind of...
Is it on his back?
Hold on. Where'd you go? There you are.
I think she's on his back.
Yeah, kind of like fireman's carry, almost, but
She's bleeding out.
not really.
Dude is a stud. Look at him go.
Alright, let's get back to here. Alright,
Gonna
brought
need
her,
another bed.
dropped her. Yeah. What was the other thing? Oh, the frickin' wine cellar now. So, these red lines, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Smokehouse. Wooden beams. I don't know why it's keeps shooting the red line out of it. Ah, okay. Okay, so the opposite wall that I put it on, it's going to shoot across the room. Got it. So if I do it like
Because it's a wooden beam.
that? How much does that support outward? You don't need a beam yet. It's for rooms that are larger than 7 by 7. Okay. So would I just be able to put a ceiling over this? There we go. Cancel that. Would I just like put a wooden floor over this, or how do I? What's the best, like material to use to cover this? I guess is what I'm asking. Pick your flooring, tape, and drag it across. Okay. Type. I would have believed you if you had called it flooring tape. Because it looks like you're like dragging tape across a thing. How much of the oh, okay, it won't let me do that. Got it. Answered.
Answer to daily double.
So let's do that, I guess. All right. Neat. Imada, I need you to relax. You're leaving a blood wake. Okay. Huh. That's not how I thought that would have worked. I would have thought there would be like a ground type that you put over it, and not a wooden
Oh,
floor.
just fell asleep on the ground there.
In the rain. She's fine. Oh, because there's not enough bed. Another bed. Well,
But it's Botilda's birthday.
you know what we can do? Where's the bed? Wooden hay bed? Yeah.
I don't think Emota's gonna make it.
That should be alright. He's a strong one. You don't necessarily need an overlap. Also, it will automatically leave space over the steps. It won't block them in. Got it. Let's look at Emota. Also, what are you good at? What are you good for? Jeez. Some low stats, Emota. Medicine. Alright. I guess we'll put you on tending duty. Locking. Oh, look at that! Locking doors, closing windows, extinguishing torches, etc. What you could do is make a storage shed over the area that you're currently flooring. Close that in completely and put a door on it. Storage shed over the area. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. To basically, like, seal it in. I'm going to leave it like it is just for now, because I'm sure most of this will get ripped up and redone. But the one...
Because he's gonna plan on doing a whole new world anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the test fire. Imada, God. Yeah, get drunk while you're bleeding out. No problem.
Thins the blood.
What's deep arm laceration? Okay, there you go. Wounds tended. Alright, you're not bleeding all over my floor anymore. Praying, writing, getting resources, constructing. Alright, look at that thing. That bad boy's sealed in. Alright, so what I need to do is then... How do I Okay, now I can see it.
Logan says, "What do they?" Logan says, "A whole new world." You say? I like to be where the people are. I love it.
So here's the thing. I gotta mark this land as default stockpile? Or is there a way I can make it a food stockpile? I guess I'll just do that. Like, can I tell them to put the food here? I guess is what I'm asking. I don't think so. And also,
It says you can expand that out a little bit larger underneath there. Place your default stockpile, and you can edit what goes in it.
can you? Oh my god, you can.
Boom.
I never clicked on them. Okay. Got it. Because I have this one over here with a bunch of stuff in it. Can't select it, though. Why can't I select it? Like, that's definitely a stockpile, right? Oh, because I'm on the wrong level. Control click? No. Yeah, now I can click it. Ah, there we go. Okay. So if I clear all of these, that means they'll have to move these out of there, which is what I want, because I don't want this to be a stockpile anymore.
Thomas had said something earlier about the books. You need to have
Yes.
a place to put all your books too.
Uh-huh. So I'm going to get them to migrate all of this stuff to the root cellars are especially great if people like to consume pierogies. Oh, these are ripe now. So let's harvest Diza.
What did you say? You're gonna harvest these? What?
I said Diza.
Disa.
Shrub. Do I have to do anything with the shrub, or will it just kind of fall apart on its own? I assume it'll fall apart. Everybody's hungry. Ooh, look at these. Maximum yield in one
you have
day.
to water them?
I mean, it did rain a couple days ago. You can select specifically what you want in or out. I would definitely make sure the pierogies are in it. Maybe some steamed dumplings, too.
Look, it says root cellars also make great wine cellars. Good point.
Oh, my
Gotta
God.
get that barley growing.
Each one of these has like a sub. Oh, my God. There's so many menus.
We talked to Brandon about this game because I feel like this is definitely a Brandon game.
This is absolutely a Brandon game. This is such a Brandon game.
This is such a Brandon game.
All right. Batilda's eating. Imoda's happy and eating. Edlina eating. Majority of this colony is women. The depth of micromanagement can either make you crazy or make you ecstatic.
Well, if you have to make babies in this game to build your colony bigger, Bertrand's gonna have a good old day. Logan says, ale, beer, pierogi, sauerkraut, schnitzel, and you have a small Eastern European village, no?
Maximum yield in... Wait, did these die? What happened to them? Oh, 12 hours, 18 hours. Got it. 10 hours, 6 hours. So these ones here were done way before these over here. Got it. Curves. 1 day, 2 days. All right. Cool. Bertrand, what you got going on? You are... What are you good for? Smithing. He'd like to learn about smithing, but he's terrible at it. How much? Oh, I got a lot of research. Not enough to buy though. Oh, so my research has broken. So because I didn't protect any of it. So what I can can't get out of the menus. There it goes. So what I can do is select this one and say don't put the books out here because they will get damaged.
Quinn says, "What is he good for? Absolutely nothing."
Put the food downstairs.
Tis true. Not much entertainment on the internet back in the medieval times. Logan says, smithing is a fun hobby until hot slag finds its way into your shirt. Ah! Thomas says, yep, some of it has deteriorated. Definitely need to store it in a secure place.
Thomas said something hasn't been implemented yet, but I don't know what he was talking about.
We're talking about, but then again, in the Middle Ages, they didn't really have internet for entertainment.
Right. We have no food resources. They're starting to harvest. Look at them. Look at them go. All them carrots.
Yeah, put all them carrots in the cellar.
K-Rot. And then what is that? Oh, that's that thing. I can deconstruct that. And then deconstruct and deconstruct. Perfect. Although the labor laws were a lot different. All right, so after about 2 hours of this, what do you think?
I think that it's very confusing.
Uh-huh.
And very in-depth.
Uh-huh.
And I might play it, but this is definitely a Brandon game.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh, yeah. Logan says, are they going to implement in Twitch streamers and internet? Pretty much sure a messenger and a horse could beat my internet sometimes.
Oh, man, I was having such bad internet problems today. I was like remoting into virtual machines, and I was just like, I'm typing some characters and waiting for them to show up, and typing some characters and waiting for them to show up. I do not know what was going on, but it was a huge pain.
Thomas says, if you hover your cursor over an item in your stockpile, you will be able to see what the deterioration rate is.
Is it the hit points, I assume?
I doubt that. Construction material probably doesn't deteriorate. Go for like food or something.
Leather pile, 60 of 100.
Maybe it is.
How do I go down? There it goes. Looks like they're just floating.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, I guess it's just... Where's the food? It's Chronicle. Yeah, I think it is hit points. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
Steve's here. Or maybe he just did his subscription. Because I know you did it the other day. Hey, Steve's in an ad. I'll get ready.
Hey, Steve!
Damn it! Quit, beat me to it. And the image showed up.
It did. That one works. But the freaking alert, the follower alert and the subscription alerts don't work. I don't know why.
They're
Driving me
fighting with
crazy.
each other.
So yeah.
How's your Friday been, Steve?
I got all these carrots. Oh, and I have nowhere to put them. That's why. Okay.
Hey, Steve!
Why is your underground already full?
Last day closing
Last day
at my
closing
old
at my
store.
old Oh, you gonna go to a new store?
Dang, dude. Okay, so here's a question. How do I know how to answer this. As the sun beat down, sweat poured from the workers' slickbacks. They tired quickly in the blistering heat, wilting like the crops, which needed to be tended and harvested quickly before they withered. The workers needed shade and worked after sundown. Okay. I want to remove these
Sorry,
four
heat
lines.
wave is 80. Okay, keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up.
I mean, it is.
Go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll give you that. 96 degrees. I'll give you that. Oh, Steve said he got transferred to a place that's a store that's 5 minutes from his apartment. Hell
Dang, dude,
yeah.
that's so cool.
Logan says, I have an answer. Probably not correct.
My question was, how do
I
I...
think they just opened up that wall.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I was like, how do I get rid of this wall? Probably don't want to excavate the 2 exterior segments.
Just did that.
Like I just did.
Now, how do we get that wall back up?
If you do, you'll have to put some wall in there to keep it cool. Yeah, that's kind of the point that's what I wanted to do. Because...
C4.
let's see. A door will work. Well, what I wanted to do is like expand this underground thing and make it bigger. There we go. I'll do that.
And what do you have to do about them not dying from this excessive heat?
I think it just means they will like tire quicker and need more to drink. Probably, if I had to guess.
Do we have drink?
I don't know.
Thermite would do in a pinch.
All right, sun's gone down.
They're gonna have some sunburn, y'all.
Oh, it's all... Well, they're underground. They're fine. They're just going to have blisters.
These two are.
Yeah. Clay pile. What can I do with the... Oh, I need to take the clay pile out there.
Steve says my manager, who is also a big nerd and was once number 1 in the world in Halo 2,
Jeez.
got me a cookie cake with a D20 frosted onto it.
That's really cool.
That is very cool.
What is that thing?
Tom says they will head indoors usually. You can also change their work schedules so that they work more in the evenings and not so much during the days. That's right. That work schedule thing is a thing.
Oh, that's my shrine thing. All right, everybody's up and happy. Let's check. Well slept, no food. Very good.
Says remember work-life balance.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that is.
Not a chance. Okay. So,
It seems the same. Although I'm down for the cookie cake. I cannot get cookie cakes through the HEB grocery app. They just don't think that exists there. Which is so annoying.
let's do
Oh, yeah.
here.
You're getting bigger than what you can handle. Thomas says you need to run a beam across and then put more floor above.
Oh, okay. I thought I had counted it. Hold on, where's my control key? There it is. How do I... Alright, hold on. View one layer down. Alright, I guess that'll work. Because my thought was...
Thomas, you may be correct. I just glanced at it quickly. I mean,
I thought I
yeah,
had...
I mean, I would. He's going to end up getting bigger.
Here, let me count it this way. 1, 2. That's 7? Yeah, 7 by 5. What do you think? I mean, I'll just do that. Oh, yeah. And can't build, yep, this far from a stable structure. So, I'll need a beam here. Let's do that. Construction failed, of course. That's the one nice thing about this. It won't allow you to build something that's over an area that's not allowed. Yeah, it won't like let you build something that's
Put
going
cakes
to
in
fail.
context.
Yeah. What's that?
That is on our Discord. Oh,
Oh,
my
put-
god. I love this cookie cake. I love it so much.
Then we're gonna get rid of that one.
That's very cool, Steve.
Oh, they passed out from heat
It is
exhaustion.
97 degrees, 107 for a second there.
Yo.
Maybe you should let them work out, and work during the night and not the day.
Look, man. I gotta let you be people. If you're not smart enough to regulate yourself and go inside, there's nothing I can
That
do
was
for you.
almost me.
Oh, she's grabbing the healing things. Got it. Emoda can't hang.
No. Moda's going and trying and then goes inside and then comes back out and then goes back inside.
How is she getting down there? Hold on. What is she doing?
She's building flooring that's on the top.
Do you see that?
She's building flooring, which is on the top.
Oh, I thought she was... No, okay.
Heat wave is ended.
You place structures that aren't even built yet and continue to build upward and outward as long as you have the reinforcing structure in place or pending. Yeah, you've got the blueprint in place. You basically Fortnite it. Climb on something that is only proposed to exist.
Now you're going to put all your carrots. Were there carrots left you still needed to put in there?
Oh, yeah.
You should put them in there before they spoil or something like that. I don't know if they will because of the heat wave that keeps happening.
I'm going to... Wait, what? Why is this... Default stockpile. Okay. Hold on. Can I...
Increase the current one.
Expand zone. Like that? Yeah.
There you go. Tom says watching them build on various Z levels can drive you slightly batty.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping track of it. I'll be honest. We are all asleep. Catalina, first to rise. Getting out there and cooking. And praying.
And then praying. Cook, pray,
Love.
read.
I think everybody's got their various things to do. Put food on the
Shape
table.
it.
All right. Intellectual 18? Jesus.
Thomas, I think that's the largest problem the largest thing I've had a problem with to this point. But hopefully, as it is an early access, they will revisit it and improve upon it. I imagine they will. I mean, that's one of the good things about this being, quote, in heavy development.
Right. What do you think? Should I do clay or should I... Well, I should do clay because I don't know if I'm going to get access to stone anytime soon. So my question is, I always scroll the wrong direction every time. I guess I can't upgrade these in place. I have to basically replace them with stone or with clay. So if I were to build a kiln, where's my clay deposit? Is that clay? 23
Your
clay
clay.
pile, 100 clay pile. Okay.
100 clay. I can't handle that. I can't handle the one.
Yeah, I would hate it as well. Is there a way to tell what this ground is? Like, it looks rocky, so if I were to dig it up... What if I do mine? Rocky soil, limestone, and clay. Clay... Ooh, that's a lot of clay. And then... dirt. Salt. You can get salt out of the ground? It's crazy. I don't see a hydrate. So here's a hydration reminder. Appreciate it, pal. Oh, here's the clay. All right. So here's... I'm going to put the kiln here. That makes sense. Here, let's say. Bang. And then... I'm just going to build that, and then I need to... What is that? Smithing? Metal... No. That is... Craft? Like bricks, yes. And nobody's good at it. Great. No one is good. Oh, God dang.
I like the hydrate
So who's
emote.
who's the best out of the... Nobody. Nobody has any numbers in it whatsoever. They're all dead terrible. Ugh. Dang it. Alright, well. Gotta learn somehow. I'm gonna waste a lot of clay, I'll tell you that much. Do we have enough? Oh, he's... Did you give up in the middle of it? Who's building this? There you go.
He just needed to go get supplies. Give him a second.
Alright, so here, and we're gonna make...
Oh, Intrepid made the emote. I like it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very happy. I like that.
What is it? What does coal do? Is it a...
Not a clue. I thought you had seen something that told you before you decided to do that route.
I assume it's just the fuel. Like, it's the fuel for, like, anything that requires fire.
Like your brewery there.
Like the brewery. We're gonna make clay. We're gonna do it.
Ooh, Thomas is
Well.
in a different time zone. Says, I hope you guys, folks, have a great evening. I'm out. 5 a.m.
5
comes
a.m..
early. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be coming back, checking on you folks some other time. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for subscribing, Thomas. If you have a Twitter account, I will put in the Twitter information. We post what we're going to be streaming on Mondays for the entire week, and we stream Tuesdays through
I think
Fridays.
he's over in that UTC time zone.
Well, he just says it's not 5 a.m. He's saying that 5 a.m. comes early.
Oh, 5 a.m.
So,
I got it. Okay.
yeah, I misread. I was thinking he was in England, the English time zone.
England.
Logan says, she says thank you, but she has an extra computer. That's
Got
no
it.
problem.
All right. Let's do some harvesting. I do like the system. I didn't like it at first, but I do like the system of just like announcing to the community, hey, this needs to be done. And then the people that you have selected for it are the ones to do it. Like, instead of saying, you do this, you do that, which is what you kind of default to for games like for like management sims. I like the idea of just saying like, hey, this needs to be built. this needs to be cooked, this needs to be harvested, and then they go, we will decide among ourselves who is the one to do that.
Something tells me Clayton's going to be playing this game until about 3 a.m. Thank you very much for the follow.
Oh, yeah. Thank
Logan
you.
says the Morgan sunrise is pretty too.
Oh, yes. In the game, yeah. I really like the sunrise effect. It is... Yeah, we're back down to the 60s at night. So that ain't bad.
I got an alert on my phone
Uh-huh.
that was the weather service tweeting out and was like, hey, it's going to be hot today and tomorrow. Take care. And I was just like, that's funny. My ass ain't going to be outside this weekend then,
Not a
unless it's
chance.
early in the morning.
Ooh, what are these? Is this a different stone? What is that? Coal seam. Huh. I can,
What
like,
that means there's coal under
I
there.
can pull, coal directly out of the ground. Alright, so I guess let's start tearing into...
But you not do it so close to home.
That's why I did it here, is because this is clay.
Yeah, but there's just going to be holes everywhere.
That'll be fine. That's limestone. I don't need limestone. That's more limestone. Limestone. Iron nugget.
No.
Oh, that's like forbidden clay pile.
You are forbidden.
Ooh, iron. I don't have any of the means to do anything with it, but man, that's useful. Dancing is forbidden. What is all that?
Lava.
Oh. Does that mean I just can't get to it? Or why is there a red border around the planet? Alright, we're just going to do it here. Clay deposit. How far does that go? Dirt. Dirt. Clay deposit. Ding. Ding. There we go. Now my question is, when they gore out this segment, is the next layer down going to be more clay? Or am I
I don't
only
have an
going to
answer.
get
I
one tier out of this thing?
There's just a hole right there, so something tells me there's just going to be a hole.
You can't dig past over the edge of the flat earth, obviously. I can't see. So if I do
It just looks like a hole.
this clay deposit. All right, so it does keep going. Good, 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 good. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Can you fill it in, or are you going to have to make a wood floor?
Oh
around
no,
it?
I'm drilling a hole into the planet as far down as it'll go.
Lovely.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a zigzag pattern. Let's see, how do I do that? Yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, I can do that. Because once these are gone, I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3 for a staircase, and then 1, 2, 3 for the next staircase the next way down, and then 1, 2, 3 for the next staircase down, and then start on this side 1, 2, 3, and then there's like spiral staircase going into the planet.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, what's going on here?
Everybody going to bed.
Oh, I got no product. I do like at midnight. It looks like it says "ooh" up on the clock.
Ah.
Everybody mad in their sleep?
Yeah, they had a bad dream, man.
Y'all ain't living right. Y'all need to pray some more.
Jesus.
MC Hammer said we have to pray just to make it today.
You got all your food harvested and everything? You think you got enough for winter? Because
Not even
fall's going to be
close.
on here.
Oh, these people are dead. They just don't know it yet.
Oh.
I mean, I have the carrots. I mean, they're coming along.
Okay.
And the herbs, young. Okay. Research available. 124 research. Dang, dude. Smelting. What can I do with that? Furnace, ingot. Cooking. That sounds important. Clay, brick, hearth, lavish meal. Let's do that. What can I do with that? Limestone hearth.
Intellect skill is now 21.
Yeah, she's a smart lady. Emoda mining skill, level 10. Okay, a rough-hewn stone fireplace is both welcoming and functional. What can I do with it, though?
Put it in your house so that they don't get freezing cold during the winter.
Ah, okay.
Because remember, temperature's a thing, and your wood's probably not going to do much keeping temperature in.
Yeah, well, that's also why I was going to take all
thermal
the...
insulation, 0. Heat output, 0.
Well, that's why I was going to take all
doesn't
this
do any
clay
of
that I am goring out of the planet and make a clay house. Clay house. Hold on. Wooden stairs. Ooh, I can do them. It is just wide enough for me to put some stairs down there. Question is, do they need one more block at the bottom to leave the staircase? Or can they, like, sidestep off of it?
I don't
That's
know.
what I want to know. That's what I wants to know. I bet that's not going to work. I bet it's not going to work.
Surprised to let you place it then.
Also, I have no wood. Oh, wait, there it goes. Alright, so now we'll see if anyone uses it. Because I need to... See, they should be going down there to collect these. Hunt, mine. Yeah, I don't think they can get down there. Nope, they cannot get down there. That's why they keep going there and coming back.
Well, just get rid of that one extra line there.
Okay. Let's do this. And do another line here. Everybody up. It's 10 o'clock at night. We got clay to mine.
Yeah, but it's 50 degrees. That's great time.
That's true, yeah. Quick, before the chafing starts. Man, they sleep fast. Man, they sleep fast. Look at them go.
Professionals.
What is that? Oh, limestone. There's some limestone in there, pal. Alright, so next I need a staircase back. And then they should be able to get down there and pull all the clay out of there. Are these ripe? These are ripening, not yet ripe. And then he's making clay bricks. Alright, cool. Where's he putting them clay bricks? There they are.
A lot of clay bricks.
So I'm gonna roll down and say not to put the material? Where would it be? I thought it would be textiles. Clay brick. Okay. Don't put the clay brick down here. All right, look at him go. Using that staircase. It's glorious.
Now you got to keep going down and down.
Uh-huh. So, let's see. Progeny. They wanted slaves. They demanded blood. Indiscriminate raiders intent on pillage and plunder charged into your village. Folk took up arms, making ready for battle. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. There are a lot of them. 5 enemies.
Yeah, so I
How
think this is
far
where
away?
the campaign is probably going to end. Fast speed disabled during raid. Don't dig too deep unless you want a Balrog. I'll be honest with you, I don't think the Balrog's gonna get to me before these dudes do. I don't even know where my house is.
Down and to the left. Nope, we've changed perspective now.
Well, they're going this way.
To the left. Nope, to the left.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Look there.
Well, they still have some of their weapons, so that's good.
The Balrog will just be slaves.
Oh, they're coming in hot. There they are.
Alright, so
Okay,
You-
dictate where they go.
I gotta put in draft mode. And you are a sword fighter, so you're gonna go here. You are Batilda. Draft to go. Where? And Bertrand. Draft. Where? Yamada. Yamada. Where? Alright. Let's get on it.
See how this goes. Yeah, zoom in.
Alright, Bertrand.
Oh no, Bertrand's down. He's gonna get back up.
Batilda.
Batilda's.
Next to be down.
Batilda, were you not
Batilda is
using
dead.
it? Oh, Batilda's dead.
Imoda. Valiantly defending the village that saved her life. Progeny Marauder
Hey, one of
Edmund is
the-
dead. Ah,
She's gonna kill.
defeat. The beleaguered settlers came under attack in the summer of 1353. Their ordeal continued for 4 hours. Not everyone survived this fateful encounter. Alzic lost 2 of its people, Batilda Taylor and Imoda Altard, died during the attack.
'Tilda.
2 sworn enemies died during the fight. Wolvev Bostel was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most damage blows to the foe. Wolvev also took the most damage from the enemy, thinking only of defending Alzic in its hour of need. And now they leave.
I don't know what Batilda was doing. Like, why she wasn't shooting her bow.
Oh, she ran away. She's like, bye, y'all.
Now she's gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, wait, I have to...
People are hurting and you're just sitting there eating.
I have to undraft them.
Wow.
I keep forgetting I have to undraft them. That's the part that I always forget. Alright, so she's gonna go carry
They
him
bury
to
their
bed.
friends or anything? Or is that just...
That's a Marauder. And that's Batilda. Dead. Okay. Settler wounds need tending. We gotta sleep it off first. I assume they'll take those to the dump site. I can't remember where the dump site is, but it's somewhere around there.
Here left.
Yeah. She's gonna go pray.
Yeah, she needs it. It's been a day.
But let's not forget, That clay's not gonna mine itself, folks. So let's get after it. Wait, how do I? There we go. I don't want to do it that far. I want to do it. Yeah, that far. I do like that they're just like white mannequin corpses on the ground.
Yeah. I wish they didn't have to be there all the time, though.
I mean, we could move them, and we will once our wounds have healed. There you go, pray. I'm glad Bertrand survived.
He's my boy.
Wolvave. Brave Wolvave. Let me see what I have left, because... Okay, so we don't have any gaps in our responsibilities. We're still a little thin on them, but we don't have any gaps. Are these ripe? Ripe. Ripe. So we are going to harvest though. Adelina, still at it. 320 XP on that one. Even better at mining. Great. Wooden weaponry. That might not be bad. A boat.
You don't die as quick.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like. Well, I guess. Part of me wants to just go like from smelting to blacksmithing to like axes and swords. Smelting.
And never doing wooden weaponry.
Yeah, because like, what am I gonna do? Like,
Makes no-
I mean, the bows are nice, but like, I don't know. How you doing there, Bertrand? Well rested, convalescing. What are your injuries? Dislocated shoulder.
Ooh.
Slam that thing back in place. Rub some dirt on it. Do mushrooms get harvested? Yes, they do. Okay. So let's. Oh. Harvest. Boom. Can I harvest this? I cannot. Nope. Imada. Well, you were with us but a short time.
Oh, settlers are becoming annoyed.
At what?
Friend
Ugly-
died.
Ugly
I
apparel.
saw a friend's corpse. Every day it's there. All those dead bodies.
4
It's making it worse and
Oh
worse
my
and worse.
God.
We gotta get rid of
Okay.
them dead bodies.
Also we need stuff to drink. Because nobody wants to friggin' harvest. Except for Wolvave, who's currently mining. Alright. Knock it off at a mining. How do I stop it from mining? Cancel. L? There we go. Knock off the mining. We need food.
She didn't knock it off the mining.
Well, there's more over here that I didn't get to. Alright. Very determined to mine. Alright, so now she's gonna harvest. That'll give us some berries. For drink.
Right.
rough line. Why do I have 2 of them? I don't need 2 of them. It's cool that you can queue them up though. Getting resources. Who's cooking? Who does the cooking?
I don't know. It
Get
was assigned to somebody since our girl died.
Hunger comes calling. When Kusta arrived, her bones were prominent and her hair fell out in clumps. People
Eek.
stared at this wretched, starving soul. Desperation was writ on Kusta's face, and she pleaded, "Would you take her in?" Welcome to Alzik. I mean, she's sprinting across the landscape. She seems healthier than the rest of the folks that are here.
I heard there was food.
Yeah, there's carrots right there. You just ran past the berries. What's your problem, Kusta? You going to sleep? Yeah. Is it like the first thing people do when they get to town is go to bed? Oh, wait. I need another bed. No, wait. No, I don't. I have too many beds.
Oh, you have a spare bed.
Yeah. We have a vacancy.
Something that just walks through those walls.
All right. Everybody's asleep. That seems as good a time as any to wrap it up here. So that's going to do it for us here at Carpe Boredom. Look at that. Look at that crest on that shield.
I like it. Yeah.
So thank you very much to anyone and everyone for watching. Whether you are studying, working, sleeping, or lurking, we appreciate you having us on in the background. Special thanks to those in the chat for keeping us company. We appreciate your time. To any new viewers, welcome. And if you like what you see, the follow is free, just like your monthly complimentary Prime Gaming subscription. And speaking of subscriptions, we got us 2 YouTube channels you can subscribe to. One that used to be for our edited gameplay videos that went up every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. The other one that used to be for the re-upload of our nightly broadcast 24 hours after it ends. We also have a Snapchat and an Instagram for more behind-the-scenes content, as well as a Discord where you can meet up and hang out with the other board members of our community, and a Facebook in case you want to tell your grandma about us. I know it's a lot to keep track of, so I'll make it easy for you. Follow us on Twitter, where you can get our daily and weekly updates, and hit the website carpeboredom.com for our platform channel links. And while you're there, check out the store and pick up the softest shirt we've ever sold. Tomorrow is me and you with Subnautica Below Zero, right?
Correct.
It's Below Zero, not Sub-Zero, right?
Below Zero.
Below Zero, yeah. Sub-Zero is a very different game. Yeah, so thank you to Havoc for the raid. Thank you to Thomas for following and subscribing. And
tips.
Hold on, let me scroll down my list so I can get back up. Yeah, following and subscribing. So yeah, we're gonna send you over to Rosemary. Well, what's she playing over there? Probably some more Dragon Age.
Minecraft.
Oh, never mind. I was well wrong. Minecraft. I've heard of that one.
I feel like there was a new update on that.
Yeah, there is. Not quite.
It disappointed everyone who didn't read ahead that they clearly said there were going to be 2 parts and that the world generation was going to take place in part 2, which is not going to come out till later in the year.
It's a new update.
Like no one
listened.
They heard Minecraft. I'd be like, that's what we want. And I'm like, you fucking read, did you?
All right. Well, we will see you back here tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern as we play
at 6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern as we play some more video games. Have a good night. Bye.